It is a percent.
We're live.
Good.
D100.
Yeah.
D100.
Okay.
Welcome back to our channel, Tales from Willow Walk
It's
In.
like a D10 with zeros at the end.
Well,
Last
you're a
week-
little bit off, Nick. Like,
I can't lean back as much.
yeah,
Okay, I'll scoot my chair forward.
better.
Last we left off, the party
Why, is that you warm in here?
met
What do you
with...
do?
Yeah, I don't know why he pretended like he was touching
I'm
fire.
going warm.
It's the alcohol.
No, like,
Yeah.
usually it's
You take a
freezing
sip,
in here,
it
but I
is.
feel warm.
Yeah, you just
There
took a
was a
sip
lot
of
of
this, didn't
No,
anger.
I
you?
haven't.
Oh.
Before you walked in, so
Huh?
Yeah.
there was a lot of anger being released before you walked in.
I'm
Oh,
so
right.
happy that you were able to get that out.
Did you see how fast he ran the second he knew I had something to talk about? He was like, no.
Well, I mean, I understand firsthand.
Exactly.
So-
That's why I was like, he's about to sit and listen to, how long was that? 30 minutes?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last we left off, the party
Just groomer problems.
started to fight the vampires.
Yes.
Sorry if it was before, or they were able to fend off a few of them before an onslaught to Corbin, which was halted by a mysterious cloaked figure known only to Asure. Was able to kill 2 of the vampires, and the party dealt with the rest, saving the innocents, because that was the plan all along.
Yeah.
Priority, of course.
They then interrogated the old man who helped the vampires, whose neck was quickly snapped by Caligos, the Neckbreaker. Title well earned. The party bed down for the night in a tower where the sight of a motionless Callie, Asure and Karaya went to investigate, seemingly stripped of her patron's abilities. He,
Are we going to talk about the dice games?
um,
Or... No.
Celine played dice. Celine found somebody to play dice with. That's good for in-game and out-of-game.
Who wants to play dice?
No, we have to play dice right
I
now.
want to play dice.
The Bagman was talked about.
Mm-hmm.
The opal was given to Albatros, and the party then began to march past the city and back to the ship that was waiting for them. When we left off, you guys basically see this like 3-mast ship with crew members off the coast, and you start to see like little paddle boats start to make their way to the shoreline. And you guys, I assume everyone boards the ship.
No, I'm living here now.
You living there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this place.
Um,
Yeah, I think we're boarding the ship.
There's no...
He doesn't get human food.
But he's...
He does have allergies.
He does, yeah. And we don't know what
To be
from
fair,
yet.
I don't let people feed my dogs either, so I get it. But he's so good.
Always makes me feel like an asshole when I gotta say no, but
I do the same thing. I just use face.
don't feel.
I'll scoot the chair a little bit. So I actually lean back.
Over him with the chair.
He's fine. He ate
deserves it.
Tarek and some dice
Yeah.
today.
He
So,
deserves
You're
it.
right.
so as this rowboat these rowboats are making their way to you, because you have horses
And a cart.
and a cart, which was very difficult to traverse in this climate. What do you guys want to do? What are you guys doing? You guys, you see the ship. You arrived here on a ship, but not this one. And they seem to be aware of it and like know what it is. I don't know if you guys would have talked about the ship on the way. 3
I don't
days.
think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 3 days. For
Yeah. So you know that this is a ship that they came here on. So eventually you board the ship and you see describe them.
Mm-hmm.
A white-scaled tiefling. Wow.
Wow.
Lizard folk. With like hints of blue in his scales. And right?
What?
He's blue.
He's like white and blue, isn't
He's
he?
white and blue.
He's got a blue belly.
Blue belly. And for a lizard folk, Yeah, I did too.
I always thought it was red. I think it was originally red.
Red,
but then it changed
Madresh
to blue.
is red.
Madresh is red. I thought.
Yeah,
I always thought Osiris was blue.
yeah,
That's because like the first description was red, and then every description after that was blue.
yeah. We changed them.
Really?
Yeah, retconned. Blue apparently is easier for you to remember.
Except for you.
He's
Blue's what it was meant to be.
he's a very large lizard folk. Normally they're a little bit like
He's
he's a thick boy, and he has this like dragon scale armor on with this massive flail on his back. And he welcomes the three of you to the ship, and as you guys begin to board, he kind of looks at you, questioning, looks over at Karaya, sees it's like an accepting look, and just welcomes you aboard the ship as well. We'll be setting sail soon then.
Whose voice is that?
Not his.
That was Osiris. Didn't you hear?
We'll
I
be
don't know that man.
be setting sail soon.
I think we're ready when you are.
I think he should have a Blagrius accent. Give it a shot.
He doesn't actually believe that Boagrius is his father. He actually disowned him a couple of years ago.
Yikes.
Oof, the
So-
tea.
Yikes.
More?
He tells you that it is a 21-day journey by sea to Allhold, which is a major port city on the east coast.
East?
He's taking the ship there to be sold.
Isn't it the west?
The west coast.
I was like, didn't we come from the east?
Yeah, you came from the east coast. The west coast.
A mess.
Livable wage. Yeah, livable wage.
Yeah, he has to stop and refill at some point in time the supplies. But from there, we may be able to get you transported magically wherever you need to go.
That sounds expensive.
Free. When you know people, things can be done.
Oh yeah, she's.
Circle?
No, but teleportation.
Yeah, the circle.
Well, not the circle, just the spell.
Oh. Who's doing that?
Well, I believe Jinosu is bringing the other party members.
Who's Shimosu?
A family friend.
And he can do this kind of magic.
Mm-hmm. Very powerful wizard.
I want to meet him.
You very well may get a chance. And then eventually wait for the horses to get loaded up because they need their own damn rowboat. Because there's 3 of them and a cart. But yeah, you guys begin to set sail. So, for this first week, is there anything that you want to be doing on the ship?
Yes.
What would you like to be doing?
I'm going to. Where would I want to do this? I'd probably be seeing a lot on the deck of the ship. Well, probably be seeing a lot in our quarters, scribbling notes for like the first few days, and then I ask Celine if she wants to help me out with something. Would you like to assist me in get it all the way at once? In some magic.
Yes.
Who is that? Imposter!
Insight check.
You ain't gonna fool me.
Yes. Wait, hold on.
That's exactly
How is
that different?
Yes. Wait. How the fuck do I speak?
A little bit
higher,
higher, a little bit
more
higher.
high
Yes.
pitch.
Say something else. Say like, my name is Celine, or I don't know.
My name is Celine.
A little bit
a
louder.
little more air behind it.
Yeah.
My name. Wait. I don't even
That
know.
was close.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
closer.
My name is Celine.
Listen, the cold weather really is
I know what
Yeah,
your name is.
yeah.
I know what your name is. Would you want to help me?
Absolutely.
There you go.
There you go.
There could be some danger involved, but probably not. You're most likely not going to get hurt.
I mean, I worship Sobek, so I can't get worse.
Alright, maybe you will. Meet me on the deck of the ship whenever you're ready. I'm gonna go up to the deck of the ship, kind of like I have like a bundle of like paper in my hand, and I'm just like,
Like the wind's blowing and you're like trying to like make sure none of them
I've got like one tear holding the remnant of Tarek.
Oh my god. Tarek is still intact.
He's missing one leg,
Yeah.
one eye.
And 2 eyes.
2 eyes.
2 eyes.
Yeah, he's
Tarek
blind.
is blind.
Okay, so now he's like an oracle, like a wise oracle.
Yep.
With one
He's got
leg.
blind sight.
He's still a doll, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
What?
So, anyways,
That wasn't in character.
Excuse me.
No, this was not a character.
you,
Oh.
My bad.
you're attempting to cast this.
I'm gonna probably take a few days of us. At first, I kind of just go like this at you for a while. Like mutter some words and do this.
What are you doing?
Just let me concentrate.
Yeah, but I can't concentrate with you flicking things.
All you have to do is stand there.
Roll me a D100.
Where are you doing this?
Deck of the ship.
Deck. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
everyone's watching.
Yeah.
You're like, just.
46.
Okay. 46 or 36?
46.
Got it. Okay. Continue.
Does she explode?
No, we continue.
I mean, one.
Continue. I'm
Wait,
still
is this
keeping-
the first day?
Yes. No, this would be like.
It's probably gonna be maybe the first day definitely just all of this me pointing at you, and maybe day 2 there's like some little sparkles that like
Ask what day it is, because I don't know. That date is not correct.
3 days have passed since the last.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
3 days?
3 days
Okay.
have passed, yeah.
Because that's
I
why
would
I'm
honestly
asking what
write.
day
I
is
would
it.
just write ship travel for the days, because there's gonna be a lot of downtime where it's like going back and forth, and the ship travel is gonna be 21 days. Like I wouldn't like. I just maybe make this like a entry in your journal of like
a whole 21 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this is
but
what
then-
happens over 21 days.
Just mark it like dash.
Yeah, but then I need to know what was somewhere during the journey I could die. Like something
could.
else could happen.
You're going to.
So I
and
have
then
to
the journal
put
doesn't
a
matter.
specific day.
Yeah, I'm
it
trying to
36?
kill you right
I
now,
need
but
to
it's just
allocate
really
enough
hard.
space
He's trying to cast
write
fi-
what I need to write.
Disintegrate, yeah.
Disintegrate.
Just stand still.
So not Ganu.
2
No, not
seconds.
Kano.
I know I can do this.
It was like,
Yeah.
He's got 21 days to practice.
Yeah.
Day 2, there's probably some sparkles that like shoot out in front of you. Every like
I'm gonna try
third.
and catch it.
They burn a little bit.
I wouldn't advise trying to touch the.
But they're so sparkly.
Maybe turn around, I guess, if they're going to distract you. This might happen for a little while.
And the neck breaker comes up.
All according to plan. 300 gold, well earned.
You did all that. You could have just said, "Could you turn around?"
That's the ruse.
You never know. You never know, Celine. So that's day 4, I guess.
Okay.
Day 5, there's like sparkles in a little like a transparent red like sheet of opaque energy. Just a tiny little
transparent or opaque?
transparent.
Transparently opaque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have a contact of the. I want some form of payment for doing this.
This is very costly to do. I could ask somebody else to do it. You just have to stand there.
Oh no, no.
If I'm taking up too much of your time, I can get somebody else.
no monetary payments.
What do you want?
I want you to wear this troll skin tunic while you're doing it.
It's so gross. It sweats.
But it will make me happy.
Like, okay, we'll wear it then. Take off my cool black cloak that I just picked up.
Yeah, it doesn't come off.
What?
What?
I'm gonna go. I'll just find someone else. I don't want to take this off.
Doesn't come off, huh?
I mean, I could try to put it over the top, but it's going to look ridiculous.
At least play dice with me.
I like to play dice. Tell you what, after we're done here, we'll play dice every time until this is right. Alright. Anyways, you just wasted 5 minutes of practice time. So, that happens for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Day 6, the little transparent energy gets a little larger. And day 7, it would basically, like, cover, like, your whole body.
Why am I so trusting?
Well, at least the front of your body.
Yeah, like it's like
It's just, I go like this, and it's just like... Yes! It worked! Did you see that?
What is this supposed to do?
You throw something at her.
This guy looks eager as hell to throw something at Celine.
Just don't hold back. This is for science.
I'm gonna give him advantage because he.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
There we go. So a D4, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and deflect it with my rapier as a reaction.
It's
That's
for reaction.
a total of 27.
This isn't gonna work.
Wait,
Oh no.
27
He's too
as
strong.
in your.
I crit plus 4 plus the plus 3.
Okay.
Oh.
So what you see was I go like this. The thing pops up and the thing just like hits it, and then what are they throwing?
He took a dagger.
A dagger, and it
Took
like
2 points of
goes
damage and it
through.
like, goes into your shoulder.
Oh.
I used my reaction to have it.
Yeah, I take 1 point of damage. This was fun. He
Wait,
goes to
you
grab
hold
another
it.
dagger.
Tone it down a little bit for this next one, please. This is academic.
Guided. I
I
felt like
felt guided.
somebody up there wanted me to do this.
Well,
Just walking by.
No guidance this
Not even
time?
whistling. Just
I'm gonna leave it in there.
17.
what's your AC?
Sherlock.
17.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do the thing. And the energy pops up, and the knife just bling, falls onto the ground. It works.
He walks up and grabs the dagger. It's just less fun. Just tucks into his belt. You recognize this man as somebody who you've basically taken most of his money from. Earlier on in the journey, playing dice. So.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Well, I think I've got it down now. I
I'm
think I
gonna
can.
put the troll skin back on and heal.
Oh,
You
yeah.
heal 2 points. So you.
Well, I'm only damaged 1 point,
Yeah.
so it's the minimum.
Okay, that's what you're doing for your 7 days.
Yep.
Anything Karaya wants to be doing? The answer can be no. It's okay.
Cyrus, probably.
Yeah, just helping with the ship,
Yeah.
steering it, doing things like that. Anything else besides dice? Anything else you want to be doing?
If I'm seeing if people are like, anyone who's getting sick or damaged,
Uh-huh.
I want to just go behind them and put the troll skin
Ew.
on them to heal them.
Weirdo.
A few of them accept this. Others are grossed out by like the perpetual sweat that's coming out of this thing.
What color is it?
The
Is it
sweat, it's like a green, like
green?
a slime almost. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's like
It's like
soaking
mint.
into their skin. Yeah. So you're playing dice and helping Asure out in these 7 days.
These are long days too.
Like,
Like
8
8 hours
days.
a day where I'm sitting there going like this,
Oh.
and then referencing
So
notes.
you're playing dice, I assume, like while you're, because you don't have to be paying attention.
Yeah, you just gotta
So-
stand there.
I'll practice and then in a off time,
Mhm.
I am going to fish.
Yeah.
And when I get the fish up,
Mhm.
I'm gonna heal them with the troll skin.
The fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll throw it back.
Okay. Easy enough. Yes. Perfect. Sounds great.
Next.
Anything you two want to be doing these 7 days? Just kind of lounging around.
Yeah.
I know
Just-
the island we're going to, right?
You guys, the place you're going to is
Like the myths or.
yeah. So in the Coral Sea, that's where your final destination is at. That's where like the lore of like the Dragonborn was born
Oh.
from. It'll still be a while before you get there. Where you're going to right now is just a major port city. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to kind of like lounge around, like the crew members are talkative and they'll have like small conversations with you, but most of this water is like frozen over. So you do see a few people at the front of the ship like casting like not fireball, but like just smaller fire spells to like melt the ice a little bit. You see a few sea elves who are like taking quick shifts underwater and coming back up. And you would eventually learn that they're kind of like making sure there's nothing underneath the water that can be damaging, like iceberg wise. But these 7 days go by uneventful.
Can I help with the
The fire stuff?
Mhm.
If you have fire spells, yeah.
arrows?
Yeah, you can. It doesn't do much, but you know, every little bit helps. So
You're shooting arrows at ice.
yeah, his fire arrows they light on fire. when
Oh,
you
you're
shoot
right.
them.
Okay, yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna melt. You're like shooting like the small little pieces. Like I got that one. How many arrows do you have?
Where'd it go?
Stop.
38.
Okay, how many arrows do you want to use doing this?
I don't know. I did the accent with that too.
I just flashed back
20.
the saddle up.
All right, get rid of
I
20
did
arrows.
too.
I'm a what?
Towards the
It's iconic.
end of these 7 days, or on the 8th day, as you guys are kind of bedding down, this is your quarters, just so you guys know. It's up here. It's a little cramped, but it's doable.
Strangely familiar.
Yeah, what do you guys do with your bags of holdings at the end of the days?
Putting them under some type of furniture.
You are. What
Yeah.
are you doing with your bag of
Oh,
holdings?
I'm advising you strongly.
After hearing that story, I'm doing the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
That sounded terrifying.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't stubborn like some party members in
I'm
the
still a
past.
little skeptical.
No, I'm. Yeah,
Yeah. The
Are we sleeping outside this
the
room?
party member who got grabbed was always a firm believer that Bagman did not exist.
Yep.
He goes after the non-believers first.
I'm not holding back.
On the night of the 18th or the 8th day, you hear a knock on your door. It's maybe first watch. So if you guys are taking watches, this would be like the time, like maybe 2 hours into the night.
Would we take watches?
I don't know if you
On
actually
the
would.
ship.
I feel pretty safe. here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
But you
know
hear
these people.
Oh, Cyrus is there.
Yeah, exactly.
passive perceptions. I don't have this written down, and I should.
Yeah,
That's
you
like-
should.
I think Karaya has the highest.
Yeah, mine's
Mine's
10.
not good.
I think. Hold on.
What's your perception
Your
score?
passive perception.
I don't know if D&D Beyond does passive. Like,
11.
does it say?
It
Okay.
does.
17.
17. So, Karai, you hear this knock on the door.
Housekeeping.
Peek at the door.
You see a cloaked albatross, kind of like standing on the ship.
Jesus.
He's everywhere.
Is there something we can help you with?
He says, he kind of like looks around, and there's a few crew members who are like doing like the night shift stuff, and he's like, "Can I come in?"
Let him in.
And then he closes the door behind him, takes his hood down, and he says, "Is this a safe place to speak?"
I think everyone's asleep, so.
You should probably wake them up. And he points to Celine and Esseray.
Wake him up then.
I just go to sleep.
It's your,
Are we under attack?
it's your turn for watch.
Albatross is here.
Hello.
It's cramped, and he's just like standing back against the wall, like.
Yeah, I figure we're all
Yeah.
like, okay.
He says. He kind of like looks at the two sleeping companions. He's like, "Would you like to? Do you trust them?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't go to wake them up or anything, but continues to talk to you. He says, "I feel I need to be more forthright with you."
This is when he pulls out the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yep.
He says, "As you are going to collect the last piece of this puzzle, I guess I could just start from the beginning."
He rips off his face and it's Thanos.
He's like, "All right." No, he says, a while back, a devil possessed me.
When you say a while back, was this before or after you brought us back?
Before.
And he was gone when you brought us back.
That's complicated.
Oh boy.
He says, made me do horrific things.
Ready your moonbeam.
This is why I do not show myself to others, besides you three, and now your new companions that you trust. He kind of like emphasizes that word a little bit.
And Aiden.
Maiden doesn't seem to be around much longer, and he does the same thing. As he looks over to the bag of holding,
Rest in pepperonis.
he says,
It was like a closet
Santa
just tipped
hat.
on the side over the bag of holding.
"I'm ashamed of what I've done. You three were part of my destruction. Each separately trying to stop me. I am sorry for distorting your memories, but I felt I did not. You would attack me on sight.
You killed us.
Like an awkward smile goes across his face, but like not like one of like
Like nervous, like
yeah, like he's like I don't like I'm telling you guys this right now. I'm on a fucking ship.
Wait, there were so many people in the water. You killed all of those people.
I like to think that it wasn't me.
That's fair.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and be like, I forgive you.
Thank you.
Just curious, like, I think I already know the answer to this. But who put up the best fight?
It was difficult, but I don't remember much. It was more of they were there and I was trapped. I brought you back because I believed you three together would stop me. I believe that this devil that possessed me you could destroy. And once together, these opals will summon this devil.
You couldn't
And
kill this devil.
It can be
What do you think we
destroyed for
can?
good. I'm hopeful.
Does this devil have a name?
Not one that I know. It kept referring to its Abishai. I believe it's a follower of Tiamat.
What's the chair?
I was like,
I
what
was
the
like,
fuck was
what?
that?
I was like, is the cat down here?
This is through research, I believe it to be a follower of Tiamat.
Abishai.
That's all him.
Do I know even know about
Really
Tiamat?
close.
I don't think
Yeah.
I have anything written down.
I tried to like
We're
just
not
tune
gonna
it
have
out,
the
and I'm
name
like,
written
Yeah.
down.
We're not hearing any of this.
Nope.
This is, once they're together, they can summon this devil here, and it can be destroyed.
Tiamat.
Not the T.
No, who is this?
Abishai, the devil.
Yes, I want to know about both of them. Like, who is Tiamat?
He begins to tell you about Tiamat, real basic stuff, but nothing like. And as for this devil, it's draconic in nature. He doesn't know much about it, as he was.
It possessed you and made you kill us,
Yes,
and we tried to stop you separately.
yes. If it makes
I
you
mean, it
feel.
sounds like something I would do. Celine, does that sound like something you would do?
Absolutely not.
Celine was more of a.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm assuming traveling for my people travels a lot.
This devil was trying to bring Tiamat here.
Were either of you traveling with people that you cared about?
I was traveling with Osiris.
I was
But obviously
traveling
he's
with
not
Tarek.
Oh. So we didn't kill anybody that we cared about.
Not that I'm aware of. When I saw you floating in the water, I recognized your faces. If it makes you feel better, Aiden was just wrong place, wrong time too. He was doing some Christmas thing,
Somewhat?
some Nights of Fell Night,
Ah, yes.
Festival of Fell Night. He was putting on a show. That the disgusting red coat.
He is a bard.
That makes sense.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I'll
And
stop
his
eventually.
slippers.
To be fair, I think you were the only one coming after me.
She was not?
I don't think I was.
I was coming on different business
Yes.
this way, so
I think it was more of just a passing by.
Well, it makes sense. When we first started this journey, I was not prepared to fight a devil or a demon of the power that you're describing. So makes sense why I died.
He kind of looks at you and says, "Do you think you're ready now?"
I have no idea. We killed a devil, really powerful one before with the help of Osiris, but
Then you have more help now.
Correct.
quite capable. Do you think devils can die by having their necks broken?
Perhaps.
We'll try. So we bring all these together and then
There's a ritual, and
there always is.
he'll be summoned here.
Well, we'll have time to prepare the area which we summon it. We can trap it or give it our best advantage.
We still don't have the last opal, so it'll be a bit, so we have time to plan.
And to answer your question, the reason I ask for expediency is because I believe I mentioned this when we first met. I said I was holding something at bay, keeping something back. I don't know when I'll lose control. He's still, and he kind of like gestures to his chest, in here.
Do you think it's safe for you to hold all the opals if he can still just take you over?
They're in a safe place with instructions to be given to you. I don't want you to have them and me lose control and know where you're at. I've dispersed them.
Well, I guess. Can you give us our memories back?
Do you want them?
Yes.
He kind of like looks over all three of you.
This is when we roll the dice.
Celine, certainly you want your memories back, right? Anything could have happened during that time.
But it might change my perspective of what I've experienced.
Shit, Celine's
Choice-
making sense.
Choice is yours.
Do I want to know who I was?
Were you
Did you
afraid?
forget that much?
I don't know.
My hope is that Celine doesn't have an accent when she remembers.
Well,
Howdy!
why does my throat hurt all the time? Are you that afraid of your past self?
Let's do it.
I'll get the components needed to
I want
do
to know
this.
Aiden's memories.
I can't do it tonight, but I can prepare everything that you'll need.
Okay.
Do we get to know Aiden's memory?
I can't implant memories. It's more of just unlocking what I've locked
Oh,
away.
you don't just show like a video.
Roll out the thing in school. The VCR.
Yeah, you see the TV cartoon pushing by the AV kid.
Everyone's like,
movie
yes,
night."
movie day.
Did
What are
you
we
guys have
watching?
that?
Aiden's
In
memories.
the UK?
Have what?
There's like a big cart with the big old box TV on
Take
it.
down.
Yeah. And then it has like little
Straps.
Strapped
Yeah.
in with a fat
Probably
ass
for you, it's
TV.
probably more like they get the wand out and they're like scoliosis. And then
That one overachiever wants to light switch.
Yo.
Or you walk in the classroom and the TV's already in there.
Yeah,
That's
And you
what
just
you
look at
have.
your friends, you're like,
That's even better when the TV's just sitting, and then the teacher says, "This is from my other class." She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, there was a
Oh,
sub in
God.
here before me.
you just unlocked a rage that I forgot about.
he says, "I'll visit you shortly, as quickly as I can." Are we good?
I mean, we've already done so much for you, and honestly, I don't remember. Anyway,
To be fair, he brought us back.
Yeah, I mean, if we couldn't trust you at this point, why would you have brought us back? Unless you'd like
And
killing
there's
us
no
again.
reason for you to tell us all of that if you didn't trust us.
We've come this far.
Unless if it's a boy.
He takes out.
About that.
He reaches into like a little pouch that he has, and he pulls out a small letter. It's sealed.
What letter is it? P.
Ah, Damn it, not anymore.
Q,
Probably D.
D,
Um,
L.
L.
So give us that L.
he says, if for some reason I'm unable to deliver this, can you do that for me?
Who's it to?
And he hands it over to you, and there's like like an address on it.
Uh huh.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just a city name of. Now look at my maps here real quick. Emberport. No wait, is it? Yeah, just as Luis, and it says Emberport City. Luis Winterthorn, to be exact.
We heard that name before?
Winterthorn is his
His
last
last
name.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, we can do that.
Keep in mind only if something happens.
Correct.
If it doesn't, burn the letter and just pretend it never existed.
you wouldn't want it back.
No.
Alright.
I'm gonna. He like creaks the door open a little bit and looks outside and says, "Do you have any questions before I?"
Do you know how long it will take you in order to bring back the memories?
Getting here is the difficult part, to be honest.
Alright.
And he like creeps outside, closes the door, and you hear a tiny little splash.
I always think it's so like powerful and mysterious how he gets here.
Yeah,
He swam.
you hear a little splash in the water.
Isn't it like
That bastard
Ice.
killed us. Burn the letter.
Just
Yeah.
dove headfirst into just a sheet of ice.
we never hear from him again.
Burn the letter, we should read it.
splash?
Yeah, absolutely. And then burn it. Well, we'll be getting our memories back.
Yeah.
It's kind of terrifying.
Not sure how I feel knowing now that he's the reason we were dead to begin with.
How much memory do you think we were missing?
Well, I'm missing
I
my
think
entire
everybody's-
childhood.
Different.
I don't know where I came from. I just remember making it to my mentor's place.
At least you have your childhood, right?
Yeah, I have that. I
Wish I didn't.
No, I loved my childhood.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would she not want that?
For me, it's mostly travel and how we got here, why we were. Well, not why. I knew that, but just I guess I don't know a lot of the extent of it and what we were even looking for.
Opus. We're looking for Opus.
I'm going to bed.
Before we met, the memories that she lost.
All I have is Opus.
What? Are you saying you don't remember anything?
That's a damn lie.
I remember when I was a child,
There we go.
but I don't remember since child.
So quite a lot.
Yes.
It's kind of the opposite of me.
I don't know where my grandma is.
And also how we died. Obviously, we didn't remember that.
Right. How we even ended up there.
There was a lot of dead bodies in the waters.
Yeah. And
That's-
Aiden drank some.
He did.
Oh,
He did.
that's right.
I thought I could clean the water, but that was very early on.
Just made it colder.
And then he shit in the water and drank some more.
That's when I forgot I had clean water.
Oh, anyways, good times. I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah.
Early campaign shit's always great.
Mm-hmm.
Is,
Yeah, you
is
guys get along.
Edemas away?
No.
You
Who's
guys get a
gonna
long
take
rest.
the first voyage?
You wake up the next morning. You guys, none the wiser.
I always thought Oscar would be a me kind of guy.
A little feather like.
It's Edemas's tail.
He's an owl now.
So you have about 3 more days roughly before.
Wait, I'm sorry, but on this ship is Modi there?
Yeah, Modi would be there.
Oh, he was there last time.
Did you say Morty?
Morty.
Morty?
Modi.
Modi.
Oh.
Oh,
I was like,
Modi.
yeah. What? Fuck is he doing?
Modi is currently not on top deck though.
So they haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, have not seen him yet.
Okay.
He's hibernating. That's when you sleep all winter.
Strange, because
Thank
that's
you.
not true.
You're welcome.
We were just talking about that the other day.
That's not true, but that's what I was told as a child.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys have about 3 days before you basically have to find like a port to restock
Restock.
supplies. And then it'll be an additional
11 days?
10 days. Additional 10 days.
Oh, yeah, because this is.
In these 3 days, anything you guys want to do? Anything of importance?
Should we tell them?
I mean, they're traveling with us. They have a right to know.
They're helping.
What
too.
they're getting into?
Right.
You probably should. Well, you're the leader.
Yep.
At least we're on
Usually
the
plain
boat. so
dice.
they're
As the
not
leader, I
going.
delegate you.
I almost,
In the
in
little
that
corner.
story, said that Sue was leading you guys to fight.
You motherfucker.
I would have loved that.
No.
But I was like, level 1, this man was not leading
Yeah,
anybody
no way.
anywhere.
I had the. Yeah.
I think we were level 3, so.
Level 3.
When we died. Who knows
Correct.
what- yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. What were we doing? Yo, you were gonna tell them all about
Oh,
what
no,
happened.
no, I was delegating it to you as the leader.
All right.
And we're still just playing dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are the leader.
Do you want to be on this ship?
So, at some point in time, you guys go downstairs to grab some rations and some food. And you see this, like, large tarp moving up and down, like, breathing very slowly. And you kind of, like, stare at it for a second, and you see it, like, shift and stand up. And it, like, its back hits the ceiling.
I know exactly what we're gonna do.
There are people down here, and they look like alarmed that it's moving, but not afraid. And they kind of like move their stuff over, and like you hear them like mumbling and just like they seem pissed. And when this giant owlbear stands up, this white feathered, almost like grayish color at this point, talons that have like these. Did you get the etchings? You did not. I thought you were
it
going
was
to.
inhumane, so I didn't
Yeah.
do it.
Massive, just this huge creature. Huge?
Mm-hmm.
Stand up, and you can see bedrolls underneath him. You kind of gather that this was at one point in time these people's sleeping area, and they just seem pissed about it. And as he awakens, Osiris, the white-skinned lizard folk, comes down the stairs and says, "This, I'm sorry for not introducing you, but this is Modi." And Modi kind of stands up. It looks like he has like a little cape on almost, because he kind of just stands up.
Super Modi.
And he says he's
Got some bedhead.
he's family. He's good. Don't be alarmed. He just likes to eat a lot. Not sometimes, but
Oh, it's complicated.
circumstantial.
It's hard to break that. It's hard to break that.
Hasn't in a long time. Usually only in combat.
Usually.
Enemies, right?
A long time.
Enemies, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
How long is
And
a long time?
we're friends, right?
yes, and he kind of like has this ring on his finger and he twists it.
Swing!
Swing! And you hear him begin to speak, and Modi kind of like sit up and like just kind of nods and begins like I was gonna say chirping, but like a cooing back. And he like unswings it and he says, "Now you're friends." And Modi kind of like lumbers up to you very slowly, and you can tell like in his joints he's getting there in age, and kind of like nestles up to you and kind of like pushes past you, and this is a tight squeeze, and you're like up against the wall as he's just moving his way towards what you know to be the kitchen. And Osiris says, "This is why we have to stop." And you hear the chef inside yelling at Modi as he comes in, and you hear pots and pans begin to fall over. And he says, "I can't fucking do anything on the ship." And he storms out, and He says, "We're gonna have to stop sooner." And Osiris says, "We can't. It's like there's no place." He's like, "We're not eating for a day." And he like slams some stuff down and storms upstairs. Modi. And Osiris begins to make his way upstairs. But he's a very large. If you have seen owlbears before, they are normally like a large size creature, but this is huge. This is double the size, double the weight. Just
The bottom of the ship.
in the bottom of the ship, yeah. And
Being a sleepy
Reference.
boy.
yeah,
For reference, huge is 3 by 3.
huge is this
How did he get through this?
magic.
You can squeeze.
Grease.
You can squeeze.
Grease.
There are
Did he
squeeze
just-
rolls.
And like
Yeah.
suck it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he's like, it seems like this pathway, and you're looking at the floor, it's like all scratched up. The walls are kind of like scratched up a little bit.
A little
The
warped.
people down here look pissed.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. So, is there anything, as you guys are discussing whether or not to delve this information, you guys meet Modi. And he seems like a good boy, because he is.
The,
That
goodest,
Hole in the ship.
the goodest of boys.
Yeah,
Let's
he's the
hope
goodest boy.
Yeah, it's a
And you notice, like,
big-ass
too, as
boy.
like as he's walking, like the ship does sway with him stepping.
Try to ignore it.
About halfway down the hallway, that tarp falls down, and you just like just keeps walking. Are you taking him out?
Oh, the big boy.
Squeeze him in.
He's got a little bit more gray in him though
Did he
now.
use this in the one shot?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I know.
Yes.
Like, wait, why do I know? Like, I was like,
Osiris too. Osiris is the one that we killed. That they were like, you killed Boagrius' son.
Yep.
That's why they came after us.
Mm.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
he fits, but he's
scratching up the
taking up a lot of the ship.
in the kitchen.
The kitchen being back here. He fits. Just
Sort
barely.
of, just knocking through the fucking
Yeah.
walls.
You hear pots and pans like falling down, tables cracking, and the chef has made his way back down. He's just staring at the kitchen with a look of disgust and just
Sadness.
anger. Yeah,
I was gonna make friend with the chef.
he's not.
Oh God.
He's not seem too happy at the moment.
What's wrong? Why is it every chef I try to make friends with?
To be
It's not,
fair,
it's not every chef. It's
Is
every
the owl
person.
bear with you
Yeah.
every time?
no. The last time, the chef did not like her touching his stuff, and she deliberately touched his stuff to make him food, and he was pissed about it.
She was making him food.
But he did not want anyone touching his cooking utensils. He was very particular about that.
Man, he died.
And he made it clear.
He made it very clear.
Died.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Oop, I'm sorry.
So,
I'm sorry.
you three.
So eventually we'd come and get you guys. We have a little bit of information to pass on to you, seeing as how you're currently helping us with our goals. Apparently, once we find this last opal, we will have to fight and kill a devil. I don't think it's the same one that you're currently dealing with, though that would be pretty nice. Two birds, one stone.
Convenient.
But I don't think it is. Just thought you guys should know all the information on the table, so it's not like, surprise, now we have to kill devil.
Personally, I'm good with it. I mean, I was prepared to fight one in the first place. So.
It's true. It will give us good practice for when we find yours.
Exactly.
And who knows? Maybe this one will be more difficult, and then yours will be super easy.
Cakewalk.
Cakewalk.
Or maybe
Walk in the
we'll
park.
never
Not
see
just
the
practice.
second one.
So,
Exactly.
We'll just die.
or just die.
Way to stay positive.
I'm not known for my positivity.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
We were
depends.
walking into a trap and you decided to get dolled up instead of...
No, it didn't feel like a trap.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
I mean, after you came out and you were still eating figs
I
and
think
I
getting
we
take
dressed.
every opportunity to dress nice, you know, because it could be my last.
I think we
almost
unanimously
was.
agreed that that was most likely a trap. But you know what? You know,
Are you wearing the troll cloak right now?
It was the drugs.
it was.
Are
it was
you?
The drug, it was the drugs.
It was the drugs.
She did the drugs.
That's right.
Oh, go
That's
ahead,
what it
Liz.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I still have
happy
mine.
as hell.
Why did I
man.
know?
I still have my
You
drugs.
can be taking these drugs while you're here.
Did anybody buy
We're gonna have an
Basilisk
episode.
piss?
No.
Oh yeah, because you were like...
Yeah.
Basilisk piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other
Is it
drug he was
supposed-
selling.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I was like, my uncle makes that.
Oh, okay.
Too pisky.
Too pisky.
Yeah, it's basilisk piss. It's supposed to be piss, but it just became pisk.
Because someone misspoke one day.
Yeah.
So we just forever were
Changed
like
it forever.
basilisk
Yep.
pisk.
So
Hey, buddy.
2 days
He's
go
like,
by,
she's got a sandwich.
and the ship begins to kind of draw closer to shore. Osiris says, "Feel free to get off and stretch your legs if you'd like." It's a very small port town.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
We have 10 more days on the ship,
Change
so
of
I
scenery, so.
recommend. And you guys hear creaking and cracking of stairs as like Modi is like squeezing his way through. And you can see like one arm come up, and you hear yelling downstairs. And then Osiris activates the ring and says something in Owlbear. And Modi like slowly makes his way back down. You hear some type of incantation. And then Modi makes his way up, but like mini Modi,
Oh, there's no box.
no box.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I did too.
Tally probably still has it, let's be real.
Um, yeah, it's a little mini Modi. Osiris picks him up,
Oh.
That's real mini.
and Modi looks pissed.
Pocket sized Modi?
Yeah.
I need that.
So cute.
Need a plush.
Sets him off on shore, and the spell fades, and he becomes his full size again and starts roaming around in the snow. A few hours, and then back on the ship.
The day before, I want to prepare for get some crafting skills for arrows.
The day before what?
We hit land.
You want to get supplies for arrows?
No, I want to use that thing with Tara. Get the
Bless
skill
you.
for
Thank you.
crafting
Okay, so you
arrows.
want to... That would be... Is it survival for crafting arrows?
I think if you have a wood carver, you can do it. You could probably do survival. That would make sense, right?
Yeah, that's what I was...
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead
I would
and
say so.
change it from whatever it is now to survival.
It just has nothing now. Well, for this.
Yeah, it should be something, but... Yeah, just move it over to survival. Yeah, so you guys have some downtime.
Yeah, we just hit the port city.
Yep. You
Or
guys
port.
You guys can get some
spot.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say like Port Farm Village.
Yeah.
Like, looking at the other ships who are here, they're like one-sailed ships. This is by far the largest ship that there is. That's a dwarven city, or dwarven farming village. There is a tavern. You can go and there's maybe 10 homes, 10 buildings here in total. Osiris and a few of the crew members head their way towards like a smith of some sort, and the others go towards what looks like
I wanna go to
a
a smith,
farm
too.
home.
I'm gonna try and scout out some wood
Okay,
for arrow making.
it's definitely hard up here. So give me a survival check. It's a natural one.
That looks cocked.
Go
That's a
ahead.
good way to test it.
Same roll.
Two nat ones.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
Oh
you
my
get off the
God.
ship. You get off the ship and
Why'd
you're
you
like,
drop it on your phone?
Did you fall
though?
into the ship?
Inbound.
It
Inbound.
bounces.
Oh, okay.
You get off the ship and you're like, I'm gonna make arrows. And you look around, there's not a goddamn tree in sight. There's mountains, not a single tree. You're just like,
Can't even get some firewood.
yeah. You're like, how do they stay warm? Not a single tree.
Oh wait, my move does halved.
Yeah,
That's why.
that's what it is.
Yeah,
That
because
affects
your
your
movement
vision.
affects the trees.
But yeah, you guys can have some downtime here. Drink.
I
I
want to
guess
try
I'll go
to
to the
sell.
smith.
I have a +1 elvish longsword or short sword that I want to try to see if I can sell.
It's the seat. because
Every
you keep
time I
rubbing
think it's
against
like
it.
You
Sounds like
moved.
an animal.
I was.
What?
Yeah.
You're
So you
moving
go
and
up.
rubbing the seat, and
Elven
it's making that like
scribe
squeaky
short sword.
noise.
So you hand it off to this dwarven male. He looks at it, looks at like the written language, kind of looks back at you, and More of like a, is
Still
this a
works
joke?
pretty well.
He swings it a little bit. He says, "It's kind of small,
It's more like a sidearm.
like a butter knife."
Sure, you can use it to cut butter, bread, elves. That would be pretty insulting.
With shut up! He yells to a little pup that sits off to the side.
do to him.
She just said hi to him.
I was trying to square up like Lilo.
Yeah, he yells at like this little pup that's sitting next to him was like growling at you. And he says,
Leave me alone.
"How much are you looking to get?"
That's it.
Thank you.
Well,
Catch my sneezes.
Bless you.
how much is it normally?
The short
It's
sword,
the wine.
25
It's the
gold.
wine.
100 gold.
100 gold.
It's
Plus
I'm
40?
gonna look around. It's magical.
You can see it's magical. It's the ruins are here.
Oh, yes, of course.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh God. Okay. Ooh. 15.
15. It says,
I absolutely love your two reactions.
So
When you
anytime I
roll-
roll
when you roll
above a
dice.
10, yeah.
I can do
We're
90.
that used to rolling bad.
I can do 90 gold. And
I think he wants to go.
he
outside.
pulls
I was
out
like, I don't-
a
I'm not
dagger
gonna-
that looks like dwarven made.
Mhm.
And a much better dagger.
Deal.
So you get 90 gold and a dwarven made dagger.
Cool.
It's just a dagger. Anything you guys gonna be doing? You're looking for trees.
Can I, after looking around,
Yeah.
and there's no fucking trees,
Yeah, none.
right?
You start asking around. This takes you a little bit because you start asking around like, where are you getting firewood from? You're questioning the people who live here.
I mean, at some point, I'm going to
If-
give up and just buy arrows.
Okay.
If we know that he's looking for that,
Yeah.
I would say, well, Caligo's has done his fair share of, exploring and everything like that. He might be able to help you out.
You a wood sniffer?
Proficiency in.
No, he's looking for like more sticks and like stuff to make arrows with.
Arrows.
So if you wanna
Ah.
roll a d20, add your survival to it.
He's an Outlander, remember?
So good. I always forget that. That's a
Background.
yes. I love backgrounds that actually
21.
give you things. 21. So
I find all the wood.
yeah, I was gonna
All
say
the trees.
you
Push the mountain
You
aside.
kind of start like yeah, there's no trees.
No, they're just covered in
just
snow.
turn her around and there's like
Yeah.
a forest.
You know, that would check out though for Celine.
I mean, for a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Celine
they're covered
comes-
in snow. I can't see them.
Celine comes up to you and says,
colorblind.
I need wood for arrows," and Corbin says, "Calgo's here can help you find something," and you're kind of just like looking confused, and you like look over your shoulder, and there is, at first glance, it just looks white, but there is a decent forest off to the side. It's just covered in snow, and you look at it, and you have to kind of squint your eyes and adjust them a little bit, and there is trees there. It's just from like base to top covered in snow. Not like buried, but just the wind was blowing in a certain direction. Now they're kind of matching the landscape.
It's camouflage.
Yes.
I thought they were mountains.
in the distance.
You can get enough wood to craft 20 arrows.
20?
20 arrows.
It's a small mountain.
Yeah.
It's a small mountain.
600.
How are we gonna hold 200 arrows?
Yeah.
Bag of holding!
I guess that's true. You got
You
me
can
there.
get enough wood. You don't have the 20 arrows yet.
You have to make
Still
them.
need
You
to
have to make
flesh
them. Yeah.
Alright, fine.
It take weeks to make 200 arrows.
How do I make arrows? Like, dice-wise.
A survival roll.
Oh, I was like, do I have to do that too?
If you want to help, you can.
Okay.
Or if you just want her to suffer. It's up to you.
You know what? I'm gonna help just because I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so you can either roll
You got this.
at advantage,
Rain. I'll give you guidance.
or you can have her roll
Plus-
with you.
Plus two.
No,
A D4.
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 So roll at advantage and add a D4.
Motherfucker.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh.
survival.
I help now.
The help was
That
even
is
worse.
help.
Oh, that was
That's
Well,
why he got to roll advantage.
So you start
Because
making
you're
the
helping.
arrows, and
Can I just be sitting there making my own, just looking at him?
I imagine Caligos is doing all the work.
Yeah.
And Celine's
So-
struggling.
He's got a pile of arrows up here,
You-
and I'm
you-
like one.
you're
You're
start-
just like caught fire.
you're starting to
like,
get frustrated, Caligos, because you're trying to help Celine. Celine's just not listening, and she's kind of going off on tangents about Tarek and how this reminds her of this time or that time.
I'm very upset about his injuries.
Yeah.
And then also, I'm like oozing, so it's like very distracting.
You're
You're
oozing.
I'm
still
like-
wearing that?
It's just like
Yeah.
I'm trying to craft it,
Why?
and then like it's sticky.
It's a tunic, so it's not on your arms.
Yeah, but you know, no,
It's on the, it's on the inside,
huh?
not on the outside.
No, I wear it on the outside.
You
so it's not
reverse it?
healing you, just so you know.
No, I know, but it's
Okay.
still oozing, right?
Yeah.
I
it's
just
not
needed to
gonna-
ooze.
Okay.
I'm not hurt, so I
I'm
don't
just
need to
saying the
heal.
healing pro. Okay, as long it's fine. But you know what? Don't care.
Yeah, no.
So I'm not gonna try to make this. Anyways,
Logical.
you make 5 arrows.
Shit.
You have enough wood to make 10 more. So you lost like 5 arrows worth of materials.
Can I have a pile of like 40 next to me?
I'll give you a pile of 10. It takes a long time to make arrows. I'll give you a pile of
The
10.
bartering here.
You didn't even roll.
That's true.
Like-
I rolled.
Free 10 arrows.
Yeah. Giving you free 10 arrows.
All right, Celine. So that was a good effort. Let's give it another go. How's that sound?
All right. No, I have other things.
Caligos.
You have.
Come on now.
This is taking about an hour.
Oh,
So
crap.
you probably
I'm
only
trying to
have
remember
like
the bow, right?
20-ish minutes before the ship is like hightailing it out of here. You want to try again?
I
Yeah.
have like 20.
All right, go ahead and roll advantage. Add d4.
Item gold in a dwarven deck.
Motherfucker.
Just 5.
13.
13.
5.
You make 5 more,
5 more.
Son of a bitch.
but you run out of wood to suitable wood. You rolled really bad.
So many natural ones.
I'm gonna watch him struggle or her struggle and just like give 5 just as like
So she's,
motivation.
like, I get
Aw.
extra
These
five.
5 arrows that she gives you, or he gives you, are like they're way better made. You can tell like the balance on them is perfect. Like these probably fly straight and true. Yours fly crooked and sometimes okay. Just kind of like that.
Paper
You're a
airplane.
snake.
Almost snack.
Wait, hold on a second. All arrow snake.
Not
Oh,
her.
boy.
Not mine.
His?
That's the Archer's paradox.
Nope, not his.
There is no way
Actually-
it doesn't flex.
Hey.
No,
This is
true.
a,
It has to.
Magic.
They do.
This is a magical land.
Magic.
Yeah, true.
Your bow lights them on
Fucking
fire.
God.
How?
What do you mean?
Your magical bow lights them on fire when you shoot them.
Yeah.
And you're gonna argue about whether an arrow has to bend or not.
You've never seen flaming arrows?
I'm a cat person.
I'm a dragon.
You're a snake.
Dragon. I don't do that
Snake.
tongue thing.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna spend most of the time doing this. Are you doing anything, Toraya?
It's not like a busy town at all.
You can get like a drink if you want at the tavern. Spend
She
some,
wants to
some
play
spend
the
some
card.
time with.
I was gonna try to.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't think so.
maybe, but
Losers.
you see Modi rolling in the snow.
I'll go play with Modi.
Okay.
I'll
Throw some-
cast
throw
Speak
some-
with Animals, and we're having a good time.
Throw some snowballs at him.
Yeah.
He catches them,
Ruffle him up,
Yep.
give him some scritches,
and
especially if you pocket Modi.
you start to see all the crew members begin to kind of converge as they are the tallest ones in the city, and make their way back to the ship. And it's kind of your signal to be like, all right, let's go. And you board the ship for another 10 days.
When we're sailing away,
Yes.
I'm gonna play a really sad song on my pamphlet.
Give me a performance check.
God, I hope it's a 1.
I do too.
Wait, do I get an advantage?
No.
For what?
Do I get an advantage?
Because I have that
An
thing
advantage.
on my sheet of music. I'm gonna play song number 4.
Okay.
How many songs are on a sheet of music?
10.
On a sheet of music?
How short are these
Huh?
songs?
Well, this is like a whole set of music
This is-
sheets.
Sheets, okay.
I thought you were just like a scroll.
I was gonna say because one
Yeah.
song can take like.
I was gonna
3.
say some songs are a couple sheets of music.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's
That-
technically
but, you
a
know,
book
his
of
arrows are
not
pan flute
realistic.
sheets.
True.
Magic works when Tao wants
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah.
No.
But not
Ten
another
songs,
time.
but
The
those songs
bow
are like-
doesn't go straight.
They're like jingles.
No,
You want to
it's
put a
like,
10 on one piece of paper.
no, it's a book of pan flute sheet music.
So song number 4. Let's hear how good it is.
What does it sound like? We can't
Sandstorm.
decipher it. Sandstorm.
Is it a natural one?
No. 6.
He was thinking of the song.
Wait,
Performance.
but it has my proficiency, right?
It's just your performance.
Whatever your performance skill.
I'm not proficient in it?
Are you proficient with the flute? Or pan flute?
I thought I was.
If you
No, you're
are,
not.
then
Well, because I've been practicing.
Looking
Because I've been practicing. That's how that works.
takes a long
What's
time
your
to become
background?
proficient in something.
No. Only bone dice.
Yeah.
Just really good at dice.
What's your
Damn, why have I not used that on you?
Wait, you can be what?
proficient in dice? So like if he wants to
Why are
roll
we
to like cheat, and if he wants to roll to like cheat or
to us?
something like that, he's just really good at dice.
Yeah.
If he wants to like roll to like cheat or do something like that, he'd be able to add his proficiency to it.
Ah.
I actually
So-
never used this.
I thought
6
you just found a
plus-
game in the game and was like, oh yeah, this is fun.
I mean, that's mostly true.
Yeah, 6 plus
Huh.
1
What would I use?
performance.
What do you think?
First time playing.
9.
I know.
9 total.
I'm like, why are you still on that page, Tom?
It's not
Go
correct.
to your skills page.
I was getting that too.
You guys can hear a song that's there,
you have a drum.
but Celine isn't like. Yeah.
I was gonna go with.
I don't think you play pan flute like this, right?
Is that what? That sounds like a.
That's a recorder.
Yeah, it's a recorder for sure.
It's
That's what it is.
elementary
You can
Yeah.
hear the song there, but it's not like it's all the notes are very like.
It's
Sharp
it's
one.
extra
Yeah.
sorrow. Like the
Sandstorm
tunes are
is
almost
sorrow?
wavy.
So, as you guys begin to head off,
Kind of goes pretty soft.
It's like really slow.
you spend the
Thinking about
first
it.
day back on the open ocean, listening to Celine play horribly.
Nice.
Crew members are kind of getting pissed. She's still playing. Modi is topside, just kind of chilling for a little bit, and eventually is transformed into pocket-sized Modi, set back down below deck. And
Oh, you were in the bathroom. They casted a spell so
Yeah.
he could fit going up and down
yeah,
the
to
stairs.
make him
Like
tiny.
shrunk him.
So how the fuck did he do it the first time?
Probably the same way.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you guys get a long rest the following day with 9 days left. You
What?
Owlbears.
No, he doesn't fly.
no.
So that'd be
That'd be
terrifying.
horrific,
That'd be
yeah.
so
They can
terrifying.
glide,
They
right?
can
You
glide.
had them be able to like
Glide.
glide a short
So
distance.
basically, if they're on top of something, they can like glide down.
I remember we tried to do that like one time, and it was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do very well. But he big
He's
boy.
old.
he's a big lad.
You wake up to a commotion on the ship. You hear arguing and yelling coming from outside your quarters.
Commotion in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Can we hear what they're saying? Can I hear what they're saying?
Bagman's back.
You hear
Worse. Leviathan.
Don't say that.
you hear who is it? Who could it be? It could be anybody. We shouldn't have stopped in the town. We should have kept going. We could have fished for food.
Cato's probably making noise up there.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're hearing. Just kind of this argument between the crew members and
Sherlock.
Osiris. You hear Osiris's voice in there as well, trying to calm everybody down.
Yeah.
Where's Carly?
She's with you guys.
Did you call her Carly?
Yeah.
I heard that too.
I think he said Kali.
Carly.
Callie.
Cali. Like
Cali-
California.
Like California.
California.
So yeah, that's what you hear coming outside.
When is this?
What now?
Early morning.
Early morning.
Yeah.
Go out there and investigate.
So you go outside and you see a crowd of the crew members standing among the pile of human flesh.
Someone exploded.
It looks, a closer look, that it is like a shedding of human skin on the deck.
Like, wait,
I'm good.
history check?
No.
No, I'm not.
History check.
Yeah.
What are you trying to like?
See if I've seen something like that before.
I'm okay.
It literally looked like a human just took all his skin off.
It looked like a human like took their skin off.
Like a
Can you tell,
shapeshifter.
Oh, is there like blood and
There's like a
or is it like a
skin color.
like a
onesie?
slime. It's like a slime almost. Like
A red
like an
I saw
ooze.
this in the
Yeah.
play.
It's like a thicker. It doesn't look like blood because it's a little bit thicker.
It doesn't
than-
have a face, like.
No,
the
there's a
skin?
face.
Oh.
It's one of the crew members
Ooh.
that you've seen on the ship.
And he's not there.
It's just the flesh.
I could make a good book out of that flesh.
You could.
What the fuck? And we're a day's travel away
Days
from the
away
town.
yeah.
Can we see if we know what this might be?
Yeah, give me a history check.
All of us
If you want to, yeah.
That's an advantage.
Why?
at an advantage.
Advantage.
25.
Ooh.
Mother, I'm not rolling anymore.
I'm surprised that Tao's rolling bad.
They
17.
see
20.
me
I don't know what
rolling
it is, I
more.
forgot.
They hate
Let's
it.
roll d20 and add your
History.
Where's his?
Fuck yeah.
You're
That
right.
was really lucky.
I couldn't. Oh.
It's our time now.
Yeah, our time to shine.
Minus
You can
one.
still roll
On these
one.
history
Roll.
checks.
That's not what it
These
landed
are-
on.
This is
I
getting
mean, I've got
retired.
+4 to it, but who's counting?
Yeah.
Nice. 19 isn't good enough though.
Oh, okay.
21.
21. Asure.
That's me.
I thought that was the dog.
It takes you a while and
Put
like
those in dice jail.
kind of like poking this flesh
What?
with your dwarven dagger to come to the conclusion that some sort of shapeshifter or like doppelganger that has shed its skin.
Ugh. What the fuck? Gross.
And so like everyone in the crew, when you say this out loud.
Ew, what the fuck?
No, I meant like the information.
Accent
that
gone.
Just straight Valley Girl.
You start,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is fucking gross. I'm out of here.
the crew members start
play a
looking at each
character like
other.
that.
I couldn't handle.
The crew members start looking at each other, and like you can tell there's like a look of like, who the fuck could it be?
I'm gonna like stand up and be like, doppelganger.
A few people like look over at you, and
It's quite obvious.
How do you
can
know?
See the ooze.
Do I know anything about this?
when he says the word doppelganger, you all kind of like register this, like a shapeshifter, someone who can change into somebody else. And usually when they change, there's the skin that they are wearing previously. It's not the actual skin.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask.
It's not the
this is not a
actual
person's skin.
No, it's not the actual person's
Buffalo
skin, but like
Bill.
the shape that they take a form of when they change again, it is usually shed.
Yucko.
And you can look at it, and it looks like one of the crew members, but it's like slightly distorted.
I'm gonna pick it up and kind of like hold it up.
Yeah,
Ew. Sorry.
it's nasty.
Is there like a hole in it where you like stepped out, or is
Yeah,
it like?
the shoulders are kind of like the shoulders and the head are kind of like opened up. It looks like it kind of like came down, and
It's super stinky.
it's disgusting.
Does it smell worse than the
Yeah.
best? Okay.
It smells worse than the best.
Best.
Ooh, that's a
but
good question.
when you mention doppelganger, everyone in the ship starts looking at each other. You see some hands go on daggers, and everyone just starts like backing up from each other. Eyes are on you because they're like, "How the fuck do you know?"
I have feelings. You want to check? It's the Thing reference.
He starts like kind of like looking at everybody, and people start to like kind of separate and mind their own business for a short time. And
Can
what are you gonna do?
doppelgangers do anything, or like, is there anything to know about like what they?
You would know that they're just humanoids. Like they can't. There's no like actual.
They take the form of somebody else,
Yeah.
and apparently they leave a skin behind and they change into
Mhm,
something else.
Yeah.
So
They take the place of another person. They like.
we might have picked them up in town.
They might kill that person. Sometimes they can just take that person's form, like they're like looking at them.
It's probably dead though, because otherwise there would be two of somebody on the ship.
Right.
Mm.
But even now, that means someone else is dead. So who's
You know-
missing?
With the 25, you know that there's some type of mental capability that they're able to read minds.
Well, nobody
On
would
some
be
level.
missing because somebody's a doppelganger.
They just say they were them.
It really could be anybody.
How can we...
Do you do that?
No.
Could it
Then we immediate doom.
Moonbeam.
It's not her. She can moonbeam a doppelganger. Dead. Wait, we should.
I mean, how can we all prove that we are?
We have to ask questions that only each other would know.
Well,
Safe word.
oh,
I'm 3, ready? 1, 2, 3.
What's-
Pineapple.
Everyone says a different word.
No, I don't have the whole damn crew.
it's just us and Callie.
Yeah.
what's silver?
Do we all say pineapple?
Sure.
Sure. What does that mean? It's either yes or no.
Yeah,
That's
you-
wrong
you-
level.
Yeah.
No, monkey.
Kelly, wait.
Whatever you want.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh,
The silver.
okay.
Celine, what? Something that only Celine would know.
What does Tarek do?
What color were Tarek's eyes?
Were.
For a long time, Celine wouldn't tell us what Tarek actually did magically. So,
He's my friend.
Magically?
Magic.
Who do you worship?
What's a silly
Celine tells
question?
everybody that. That's not really.
You're right.
So
I
You would
think
know,
the Tarek
too,
question
that,
is
like,
the best
I'm
one.
like converting people.
A lot of like surface thoughts, like things like that, doppelgangers can usually.
Has to be something deep.
So pineapple is a good one.
For us, yes.
Yes.
Something from the beginning of our journeys.
I think. What does Tarek do?
Or, but that might be on her surface thoughts.
Um,
What? Something interesting happened when we went to that gnome town. I would probably know the name of it. Or the very beginning.
Did you
First,
say gnome town?
Oh,
Gnome.
Okay.
Dormarsh.
Dormarsh. We saw some people there. Who were they?
Do you actually know the answer to this?
Is it like the fuck? Is it the circus people? But I keep Maverick. No,
Maverick.
The Maverick.
Maverick dance.
the fuck.
It is an M. You're close.
Mm-hmm.
What is their name?
There is a gun in this party.
There is. There is.
Guns in this world are in this continent are usually held by the Ivory
Macabre
Shroud.
dance.
The
Like
Alright,
the,
she's good.
the Ivory Shroud. It's a
Just
basically a
don't hear
band
me.
of like mercenaries that
Yeah,
the
we got
crown
the
hired
very
to
strange
come over from
reading
another continent
Exactly.
to like
where
fight their
Ella was
wars for
died
them.
and
So
Alright, she
guns in
knows
this
enough.
continent are
knows.
not a big thing.
How do we
They're
know?
the only
We're
ones that
not
usually
old enough.
have them.
Our guns are not usually in.
Yeah, I mean they are, but like in this time period, like it's just
Fucking
kind
they
of
wouldn't.
just starting off.
They know each other. They might be able to
Yeah.
identify one
Lots
another.
of cities.
I mean, we
Yes,
could
I
ask,
wanted to introduce them
what is that
slowly
dog?
because I hinted at it on my first
what
campaign.
did
And
the
I was
guy
like,
try to
kind
sell
of want
us
like,
in the tavern?
yeah.
That's kind of specific and
They don't
really
do
beyond
really
our
good
mind.
either.
Sure.
Like they're not like
unless the double
Really
gang
amazing.
followed us from there.
they're good, but
I
not.
feel like we would have
Game breaking.
experienced something by now.
That's why it's a double gang. It gangs you double.
Just stop. Shoot her anyways.
Yeah.
Definitely a doppelganger. Actually, can we have her be a doppelganger? Maybe she'll be more bearable.
So what are you guys doing for the day?
Campaign or totally made up. This is
After the
completely homebrew.
Question for you guys to prove that you're real.
That you're real.
Yeah,
I mean, I could break somebody else's neck.
that's valid. I
Thumb
was,
test.
I was just gonna ask, what were we offered in the tavern? Something was attempted to be sold to us when we
I
first
don't
met.
think- I think they succeeded. At least for one of us.
Yeah. Felt like that was
Some
specific, but
blue-
not something
blue
on your
dust.
mind.
Drugs that we still apparently have.
Oh well,
us.
not we.
Alright, so we're probably all good.
Probably.
You should ask Osiris or something.
That's true.
When's
We
your
can tell her
birthday?
they're telling the truth.
When's your
and-
birthday?
Have we been separated at all?
No, you guys have all been together in your quarters.
What's Celine's favorite type of onion?
No one cares. Cyrus says.
That's him.
That's him. That's him.
Who the fuck is him?
That's that guy.
That guy.
Trying to think of something specific.
That's gonna be my favorite type of onion though.
His meat
What
pumpkins.
is it?
Huh?
What is it?
Shallots.
I was just gonna ask where my mom and dad.
Because you
live.
can fry them,
Sure.
and then you
Where
can
do my mom and dad
put them
live?
into salads
Between
Boil 'em,
with
mash 'em,
water
stick 'em in a
and
stew.
smoking fuel.
and make soup.
Potato.
Checks out.
All right.
And they're the easiest onion to peel.
I don't see why that would be at the front of his mind.
Yes.
I don't know why that's gonna be important, but we're gonna remember.
So
that
all
for
the
later.
important people are
That's-
accounted for.
Modi.
Oh.
Oh, God, it's not Modi.
Corey's like, roar.
Ditto eyes. Just-
Ditto eyes.
A little smile. Not even a beak.
A little tongue.
Can doppelgangers turn into
Myrtle.
Come
Well, he's a
again.
monstrosity, right?
Meow,
I mean,
meow.
doppelgangers are too.
Shit.
You think they're humanoids?
He would just say owlbear.
Owlbear. Owlbear. So, the crew seems to be on edge.
Yeah.
The ship itself is moving a little bit slower as people are like moving the sails, but like keeping an eye over their shoulder and.
There was an imposter among us.
Oh God.
Oh my.
Meow.
Yeah.
I saw him vent. Toss him overboard.
And then it says there are 2 imposters. remaining.
Right. It's just in the sky.
Cloud. What is it?
Yeah.
Skyride.
He was so sus, I swear. Don't vote me out.
Hit the
Oh my
emergency
God.
button. He was
Somebody
chasing
just
me.
flies off the ship. Like-
Self-report.
Who found the body?
I saw him in storage. He was faking tasks.
He claims
No, I just really suck at that task. Trust me.
he claims to be cheating
Stacking
Modi.
your shelves but putting it on the wrong shelf.
I really love that we went through literally every message that you could possibly send in that game.
I'm glad to know you guys play it now.
Oh,
What a
absolutely.
game.
we never have
Yes.
people to play with us,
We are
so
there.
Don't forget the sabotage.
So,
I'm
Turn off the
The
oxygen.
Yeah, no,
reactors.
it's been a while.
oxygen.
We're on a ship. I can't breathe.
So I was hanging out in admin, and we just gotta watch the cameras, guys. Simple.
On the ship in the place that doesn't have guns or anything.
there's 1 gun on the ship.
There's one gun on the ship.
And we know this?
You don't.
You don't.
We don't.
Yeah,
You do?
we do.
God, I forgot what we were even doing.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I think we're just
Shapeshifting.
gonna stick to
Very-
ourselves. You know, I don't think I want to investigate necessarily, unless you guys do.
I kind of do.
I mean,
mean-
it is.
We still do have 9 days of travel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time in a
It's
ship
probably
with somebody
important
that's...
that we do.
9 days to find the imposter.
Well, maybe he just wants to be a part of
We're
something.
definitely gonna have to buddy up.
The
I would-
problem is he killed somebody, most likely,
Yeah.
to be on the ship, or they killed somebody.
Well, what if the person was just left back at town? At the tavern, just blackout drunk?
Either way,
What's supposed
to
there's
be?
still
called blackout drunk in an hour.
Yeah.
They're trying hard.
That's
could have been
impressive.
roof.
To be fair, 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
To be fair.
Not much better.
Not much better, but
Just nonstop.
Hey,
Just
those
shot,
are dwarven
shot.
drinks.
Callie,
Dwarven drinks
Callie
are
was drinking
strong.
one of them.
Oh God.
God.
Is it
That
Callie?
girl.
Where's she?
Where's Callie?
No, we
She's
checked
safe.
her.
We checked.
Okay.
She's passed out in the room.
No.
She knew the safe word.
Yeah, I bet she
Yeah, I would say we do not let each other out of our sight. Don't want somebody to
Always be
impersonate
buddied up,
us.
yeah. Watch for people throwing skins over the side.
did.
In case it
Well,
switches
obviously they're
form.
not smart
Or
enough to
people.
do that. They left it.
It wasn't just in the middle of the deck.
It was like on the not the middle, but like towards the edge.
Like under the rug.
No, it was out in the open, but just like off on the side.
Well,
So why wouldn't
that's
they
why
get rid
wouldn't
of
they?
it?
Yeah, they want to get caught, or they want.
Maybe they're in a
Maybe
hurry.
they're trying to sow discord.
In a hurry to...
Who found the skin?
Ooh, self-reports.
Who called this meeting?
Two crew members have found it. Like they were doing like their normal.
They were together?
They were trying to double kill.
Yeah, they're the imposters.
Throw them both. It's the only way to endure.
Split their throats.
What if they shed it and then went bloop?
Like Emperor's New Groove, just throw them out.
Yep.
And they didn't see anybody?
Not much of the crew is out at night. Most of them are humans.
Can we vote them out?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, check everybody over.
Well, we know we're safe, so we'll just throw everybody else out.
We can man
Correct.
the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was out at night or overnight?
There would have been somebody manning the ship, the helm, a lookout topside, from the middle mast, and there's usually one to two other people, kind of like just doing normal
Patrols?
patrols / like
Which are the two
making
guys?
sure ropes are like taut and the sails are going in the right direction, and those would be the two that found the body.
But the lookout didn't see anything.
The lookout didn't see anything, but
Shitty lookout.
Enlisted king.
Well, if he's human, he
I
can't see.
mean,
yeah, like 85% of this crew is human.
I had to start taking watches.
Definitely. You guys never seen The Thing?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
The
I'm gonna
original
start looking for
Thing?
fillings and
Okay.
start flamethrowing them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what other checks they had.
Might be a long shot because they're pups, but would the wolves be able to catch scent? And
Maybe if they know what they're looking for.
Got the goo
Give them
sleeve.
the goo.
Sniff the goo.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and explain the situation.
Okay.
Try to ask them to lead us to this wherever the scent ends up.
Okay. Do you want highs or lows?
Highs never dies.
Okay. So the pups quickly begin to track this and head down below deck.
There's like
It's
7
all
more
there.
skins.
You find one more set of skin.
Really?
There are 2 imposters.
Kill them both.
Wait, are they,
Who's
can
the
they
other?
shapeshift that fast, or like, could it still just be one?
I guess it. Well, we'd have to account for everybody. Because then there would
Right.
be someone missing. Well,
Where were we?
there would have to be someone missing if it's
Yeah.
the same one. Roll call!
Yeah.
So you call everybody together.
Yeah.
Um,
Can
The-
we tell?
the skin that you find, you don't find that person.
So it is the same one.
I'm so confused.
Because if there was 2,
It
There
would
was this one
shed
and
somebody who
another
had
one.
just been up top, right?
There potentially could still be 2 because
Right.
because one's missing.
one, well now 2 are missing technically because you found the skin of one of them.
But I mean, I'm saying
Was that person there originally when we found the first one, or we didn't see that
sink
person?
the ship, no survivors. It's the only way to be sure.
You didn't see them
Okay.
on the ship. So that's why
Ever?
no, they were there.
Oh.
But that's when Celine said maybe they're still on shore. Like that is still a possibility.
Yeah.
That this person never got back on the ship.
So if there's
So it's one. If the one person got back on the ship.
It's possible there's 2.
this was so like clear in my mind, and now I started thinking about it. It's not clear anymore. Because if there was 2, then one person, we would be missing someone, right?
We'd be,
No, if
So-
it was the same guy, we'd be missing someone.
Yeah.
we'd be missing
Because
2 people by now, because he would have had to replace that first person.
the first person could be replaced at the tavern or whatever.
So that's a new person.
So that we would still have the same amount of people.
On the ship.
Yes.
Originally. And then
Right.
you found the second
But
skin.
if it's the same guy, he can't take up 2 bodies, so we'd have to get rid of another person. So we would be one less. Like there'd be one less person on the ship. Because he can't be 2 people.
right.
Yeah.
So you'd be missing
So-
2 people, not 1.
Correct.
No,
so
no,
either
I'm-
the body's
we're
still on the
missing
ship,
one.
or is it?
Yes.
But one of them
The
is
other
also
skin
a
was on the ship.
changeling.
Yes.
We're missing 2 people in total on the ship.
Yes, sorry.
There would
But
be
what
only
happened to
one
the
missing.
the body
We
of the
don't
person
know.
he took?
That we don't
Or
know.
Yeah.
whatever. So it could potentially still be on the ship.
The wolves don't
the guy
think
needed
any
off
of
the
the
ship.
people on the ship
Right.
match the scent.
They don't get any.
Everyone is an imposter.
Yeah.
So it's probably only one. If there's one less person. You said there's one less person on the roll call?
So, from when everybody found the first skin, that first flesh,
Yeah.
there is a person missing. The person missing is the person whose skin you found
Yeah.
the second time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 1.
Because he was that guy.
Yeah.
Unless that the first one never changed again.
How about we find one, and if we don't
And
find
it's
any
a
more skin,
different
then
one.
there was one.
Yeah.
Do they have to shift? Is that a thing?
They don't have to. You would know that. There's no need to.
Do I know what color blood they have?
Human. Like a red.
Human colored?
Yeah, human colored.
Human colored
Yeah,
blood.
it's like a red.
Damn.
So we can't even like
Yeah, just start
do a
cutting
little.
people.
Yeah.
Can we just like agree to all stay in one area, and whoever needs to do what for the group goes in pairs, or
They're not vulnerable to silver.
You don't know?
Could we try?
Sure, you want to start cutting people? People
Yeah.
start asking to cut you too.
Oh, I'm already cutting myself.
that's
They look at you and they
dark.
say, we don't know if that's silver or not. And one of the guys takes out a dagger. And a bunch of the crew members start taking out weapons when Celine starts brandishing the idea of like cutting people.
I don't think we should get ahead of ourselves.
You pull out your rapier.
Pull out my javelin.
Everyone's like starting to pull out weapons at Celine's
Alright, now
rapier
calm
being
Put
pulled
it
out.
away.
We can think of this rationally.
Osiris is trying to calm the group down as well, but
That's what I want to do, but
slowly starting to get out of hand.
Blood samples.
we don't know if it's going to be any different. Like, we
Yeah.
can't, we
Can
can't
we
put
just not,
fire to blood sample. We don't even know if that's the thing.
It's just full of the thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mutiny!
I think for now we just all need to buddy up. Maybe even triple buddy up, just in case
Yes.
I
there's
think we-
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dips on tarot.
Groups of 3.
Yeah.
Tarek doesn't count.
Because if
It
it's
doesn't
just
Need to
count.
be
two,
sentient.
Tarek cannot
no,
be
no,
a
no,
can't
no,
be
no.
a changeling. That's
Tarek-
why.
He counts. He can sit, guard on the top of the stairs, up on top
Without eyes.
in the lookout. He can sense everything.
Triple buddy up.
I'm just saying, he's not going to take the form of Tarek, so he obviously is.
How do you know?
You're
Tar's
right.
got a great.
Throw him overboard.
I mean, I don't know how he's gonna be missing a limb, but I mean, he's a shapeshifter. He could do that, I guess.
That's a lot of blood to drink. Drink a bit of everyone's blood and find out which one makes you sick.
oh
I
my
feel like
god.
you would just get sick by drinking blood.
Yeah.
How do you know which is you drink one? Wait a few
I love
hours.
this.
Because
That's
I
the
told
best
him,
way
I was
to
like,
out
I
a
wanna get to
vampire.
this game because eventually-
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find a
Fuck yeah.
guy. You try
I
with his
will-
blood, and he gets really into it. You're
Argue.
like,
That's the best
gotcha.
I would like, no, really sick. Like, shit.
No, this is the
Love
best
this
part.
idea.
what a way.
Who came up with this? I want to be their
I
friend.
do.
I hate
He's much better.
What?
I think groups of 3.
Yep, that makes
It's the
sense.
only thing that makes sense.
Yeah,
you. Sit there and let
Just
it
to be
happen.
safe.
It's great.
It's not.
Yeah, it's the best part.
because at least there's one to vouch for the other. If
Exactly. And
one,
if there's 2, then
then we're fucked.
And there's a third one that
Yeah.
will probably die.
But then we know.
If
If
you
that person's
witness
dead,
shifting, you just scream and then
Sacrifice.
people will come running. Or sure.
So, pairing up in
That's
groups of
not what we were
threes.
talking about.
Trioing up.
Not
Kind of.
exactly, but
Trioing up, yeah.
What are the groups of threes?
I mean,
I mean,
You two and Callie,
Yep.
and then you three.
sorry.
We'll take some
And
That's
Tarek.
4.
4.
Oh, yeah, you guys are
got
lucky.
an
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah. I got
Harry's very skilled.
I got Edamaz.
Can
Yeah.
I don't know why I always want to
We
say
have
edamame,
wolves.
but
Edamame.
That's our first one
Can you
too.
just all roll d20s for me?
I was trying to see if I had some type of spell, but I don't have anything that would help.
15.
14.
D20.
Yep.
Is it 15?
8.
An advantage.
Nope, just take d20. 8.
What is going
You got
on
some
with
shit.
this?
I told you,
Get
put
rid
those
of
in
that
jail.
9. This is the third die I'm using.
That's the same one you've been using.
need
No,
to die.
I've been using this
No, he was
metal
using the
one.
metal one
Oh.
earlier.
Oh yeah,
I saw you rolling.
So, you guys take watches, I assume.
Yeah.
2 watches. Right?
Yeah.
So you're going to have 1 watch that doesn't have anybody.
Animals.
Adamas. Okay. So, I'm going to hand you guys cards.
Oh god.
Read
We're gonna
them.
Are we playing werewolf?
Read them.
I want to play werewolf so bad.
Read them.
I've never actually
Me
played.
neither.
Fold them back up.
Oh, we
And then
played.
hand them back to me.
I don't like this.
Don't let anybody see your cards.
You're
You're
dead.
not gonna know who has what either.
Yep. No one's going to know anything. So
We don't even know what these cards say.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to switch?
They could just be
Do
black.
you want to switch?
Don't switch.
We haven't looked at him.
No, don't switch.
Okay.
This is based
Are
on what you
they-
rolled.
Did you paste them?
Oh,
Oh, you
really?
passed them out
Mhm.
deliberately?
Mm-hmm. So read them and hand them back to me.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Give it back.
Thank you.
Hello, fellow sailors.
So you all,
Osirate,
What
where
nice weather
is
we're
your
having
accent?
today.
Whatever are you? Do you mean this is my accent?
This is humanoid, right?
Magic
Ha,
missile.
ha, ha.
With the fucking Mark Zuckerberg with the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
So
I was
maybe
human.
he
I'm
just
human.
had like
Some-
maybe he has some ribs and
Some-
then he forgot to put it away.
Put it on the shelf.
Picture
By
of
the
him
bu-
at McDonald's.
By
I would
the
like one
dogs.
human meal,
Both books,
please.
barbecue sauce, they're both bees.
Have you seen the one where he's
That
like,
makes
no, I
sense.
was human. I'm human. I'm
Yeah.
human.
I mean, you've been like walking around the house with something
Nice
in your hand, and you put
background
it
of the DM
down
gets
just
the
to
whole
do
Not as a
something.
bookend.
We've been doing
The green screen only goes so
the
far.
SpongeBob.
I
but
get
He
door.
didn't laugh because he couldn't laugh
We'll-
because
we'll-
he's
we'll
a
fix it.
robot.
Eventually, we'll get there.
You
Yeah.
ever see that one? When Mr. Krabs calls into the radio station and he's like, "What's that song that goes beep boop bop,
Oh,
boop,
yeah.
bop?"
And then it
Yeah.
turns into that's a like
Yeah.
medium. Yeah.
And SpongeBob's like, "He didn't laugh because he couldn't laugh because he's robots."
As you guys wake up on the 8th day, or 8 days left in your journey, what would you like to do?
I just like levitate up.
Like this.
God, the vampires are back.
Oh god. Do I have any spells I could open this?
I just did that too.
I am a wise art after all. But this
Any
is like,
more
I'm
skin?
just racking my brain
No
to see if
skin.
there's anything I can think of.
Everybody's still
Oh, no.
accounted for. Buddy system.
Everything seems normal.
I don't really have much.
You see the skin of Tarek on the floor.
Oh
no.
shit.
Its other leg.
We know who it is, right? There's only one Tarek. Or I guess he was Tarek, right? Let's see. I don't really have anything that can... Because it's not like it's a magical thing. I can't just detect magic because it's like a physical thing.
You know what kind of creature this thing is? Like what? Like I know it's a doppelganger.
You know, it's like
but
a monstrosity.
Monstrosity. Does
With
anybody
a 25, I mean,
Does anybody know how to force truths out of people? Damn. Can you force truths out of people?
I can't force truths. I can try and. I mean, intimidate them. I mean, that's the best I can do.
Tal, can I borrow your pen real quick? Actually, hang on. I might have a pen in my pocket. I have a pen in my pocket. Hold on.
I have nothing to help us.
I'm not getting good answers either. Real vague. There we
Eek.
go. What do we got? This is the same fucking answer. Same answer, but different cards.
Everybody's washes went alright? Nothing exciting happened? We're just like staying in the room, right? And just making sure
Just
nobody
watching the
walks
door.
in.
Door
and goes,
open or something. Just
Yeah.
watching.
or one of us doesn't step out of our skin.
No Bagman either.
When we were watching, did anybody like go like walk around or anything, or were we just sitting like a little away? Or...
I imagine we just
I'd
sit in
imagine
the,
we
I
just
was just
stay
in the room, yeah. less dangerous.
So
We're not going to see
Yeah.
what
Is
happens
that-
outside.
Especially if
You gave us
one
all
person like
different-
leaves, and
Somebody has a different card, right? Like,
Not necessarily. Nick could just be fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did it all say the same thing? And
It
like, so
literally-
nobody like
yeah.
left.
It literally
The
could all
visual-
say,
We don't
like,
know.
We're normal, and we wouldn't know because,
You suck.
Or we could all.
I'm going to.
or we could all be
doppelgangers.
shapeshifters.
What are you doing, Celine?
I'm just going to sit there in the corner with Tarek.
Mhm.
I'm going to play the pan flute, but I'm going to play the music backwards. And
What the?
I'm going to
All right.
Everybody just throws everything at him.
and I'm going to have my the whistle
Mhm.
like right underneath
I'm trying
the
to-
pan
My
flute
brain can't
in case
think
like
of hot cross buns backwards.
I see something and I'm quickly going
If
Give
you
me
could,
a-
that'd be really
Give
impressive.
me a roll performance
hard.
at disadvantage.
Dude. Nah, I can't.
It's hard.
Oof.
performance
Mhm.
6.
Yeah, this sounds horrible. This is shit.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's backwards.
Normal. That's
Yeah,
normal.
that's actually normal. So, is it apparent that she's playing backwards?
Yes.
Does it sound any different than the other performance?
Yeah, it sounds like she's playing music backwards.
Are you
So it's
alright,
It
still-
sounds
the same.
worse. Yeah.
Celine?
So nothing.
I have a bad
Abnormal.
feeling about this.
That's not helping.
What do you
What does
mean?
that mean?
And then I take a sip of the drug.
Straight up taking drugs?
A
A
sip.
sip of powder.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, you get a little drug spoon. You
No, I imagine it just a little blip
Oh.
with her snake
Well, with
tongue.
my snake tongue. Yeah, I imagined it was powder, right? I would just.
Yuck, I'm not using that drug anymore.
And then now further playing backwards.
Can we even tell that she's playing it backwards?
I asked and he said yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
pretty
I did the
obvious
same.
that She's
Yeah.
playing the song backwards.
What's wrong with you?
I had some drugs.
Before you started playing or after?
Oh, she took it after. We saw.
What is it
Well, I took some
called?
before, and then I took some.
perception or something.
Insight?
Yeah.
Celine. How am I gonna word this?
What'd you get? 12.
What's
12.
your question?
She's weird.
But she's always been weird.
Exactly. So she's like really hard to read.
What
Alright.
when did or what was the circumstances when we first met?
We were dead.
We didn't meet when we were dead.
Well, we could have.
That we are aware of.
I guess you were picking me up.
Alright. So you're just being weird. Why are you playing music backwards?
I feel like it was the right
Why?
atmosphere. Everything seems a little bit eerie and tense.
You do realize that we're trying to find strange things, strange behaviors in people. And you're acting very strange.
Well,
You're
in a
not
rev-
at the.
in a reverse psychology, isn't strange what you least expect in a strange circumstance?
What? Moonbeam. That's just a Celine enough thing to say that I believe that she's Celine.
She's Celine. She's Celine.
Yeah.
100%.
Like she would do some weird shit like that. I don't think a doppelganger who's trying to be normal would say that.
No, she'd come off as normal.
Yeah,
It's Celine.
it has to be. It's the most normal thing that Celine can do.
What was the guy that the guy that
Such a
owned the
conflicted
resort?
individual.
I think I have his name in my memory banks here somewhere. Let's see. Klee? No, that was the
Morthos.
Morthos.
Oh, that guy?
Morthos is
What
I
did
hate
you,
that guy.
What did you do when Morthos threatened you?
Threaten me? Well, he didn't really threaten me. He threatened Derek.
Okay, it's Celine. Derek's her wolf.
Derek.
Derek and Tarek, yes.
You-
Yes,
you
very
recall that
clever.
correctly,
Same.
yes.
We have plans at home called Eric and Erica
Derek
and
and
Dirk and
Dirk?
Really like that. the hard,
Irk.
like,
Yeah.
sound.
Yep.
Okay,
I
so
think
it's,
Okay,
it's
did
like-
everybody else on the ship go split up in groups of 3?
Oh.
Most.
It would have been implied
Groups
for them
of
to
twos,
do so.
groups of threes. People are very cautious of even being in groups because nobody knows who is who.
Yeah, but if you're in a group of 3, if someone shapeshifts, hopefully the 2 of you will be able to.
Unless there's 2 imposters.
It's fair.
Then you're just.
In which
This
case,
is hurting my brain.
then we just know that if one person goes missing at that point, then
Well,
the
then
2
all
people
3
that were
would have
with
to.
them.
We should assign groups,
the-
and whoever
the
fucks up, then
doppelgangers.
yeah.
Are people gonna listen to us?
I mean, Osiris is the captain.
So
Good.
Uncle.
What if he's a doppelganger too?
We already checked him.
Oh, how do you know he didn't?
I also don't think anybody's gonna really,
I'll be
put up much of a fight if we say something. I don't feel like these crewmates are much of a.
I might be able to learn a spell that could potentially help us, but it's going to take me some time to copy it into my spell book.
How long?
It will take me.
You don't have a green screen for that side.
Sorry.
It will take me
Maybe someday.
100
Maybe
gold
someday.
pieces and 4 hours. Yes. In 4 hours, hopefully, I'll be able to potentially have a spell that will help us learn a little more about.
So why don't we all kind of stick together, like the whole
Agreed.
for 4 hours? That's not.
We could just stay in the room.
Just
Seems reasonable.
I'm going to face the wall and write, if that's all right with you.
All right.
Sure.
Pull out a big black quill with like spikes on either side of the writing part, and I squeeze my fingers onto them. Start writing my book. I get out the other book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just copying.
That's hardcore.
That kid's hardcore goth.
Hardcore golf. Is that South Park reference?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys hang out for 4 hours. You transcribe whatever this spell is.
Yes.
Mark off the gold.
Yep.
You get to do that.
Ooh, it's a second spell. Now I won't be able to cast this spell until tomorrow, but
What?
You can cast it now.
even if it's not prepared.
Oh yeah, you prepare.
Yeah, I gotta prepare it.
Yeah.
Could you purposely have left the spot open for it? If
It
you
doesn't
knew
look
that you were
that
gonna
way.
wake up and do that?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It just came to me. But tomorrow I'll be able to
Okay.
potentially glean some information that I don't want to fully disclose just in case the elements of surprise disappears.
That's fair.
But we know we're all good.
Kind of.
I trust y'all.
I'm gonna go around different rooms and just tasting the air.
We literally said we were all staying together.
You can follow Celine if you want to. You two.
Who?
You two. Celine starts wandering off the ship.
Stay together.
3 people.
Yeah,
This won't be the first time I'm wandering off by myself.
together.
I'll follow her.
All right.
We need to know.
No, Ghost is following.
Oh,
no. Stay.
Give me whatever saving throw that is.
It's a wisdom saving throw. I believe.
Give me a wisdom saving
Wow.
throw. It's a magical effect, so
Yeah, wisdom.
Oh, come on.
Is that 2 fours?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not
Oh my
succeeding.
yeah, you
Damn it!
will stay.
Man.
How long does it last for?
What the same fucking thing?
It's hard. I suppose. It only lasts 1 round.
Okay. So you guys have 6 seconds.
Took
while
the time to
Celine
think
is
about it.
staying still, heading towards the stairs.
I'm gonna run over and, I guess, grapple?
Okay. You grapple her.
Whoa,
Easy
you don't know
enough,
me
'cause-
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a 20.
You have her in your arms, and you're free of whatever spell was put upon you. What do you do?
Oh.
We have to stay together. We can't be going off like that.
I just come to,
Yeah.
and I kind of just lay on him.
Just as a note, there's this weird like slime.
yeah.
I haven't been
Ooh.
embraced
Oh,
like
what the
this
fuck?
in a very long
Yeah.
time.
I don't know if you were here.
Oh
So she wears the tunic inside out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's on the outside. I want to
Why?
see the
It's
goo
just
go
dripping
everywhere.
down her.
Why?
It's gooey. What do you mean why?
Why would I have it
Makes
on
it
there?
harder to grab me.
Does it?
Well,
It just
apparently
makes
I guess
so
nobody
him.
Evidently
wants
not.
it.
He really
You're
wants to
gonna-
grab me.
Grosser
You're
to
gonna
grab
heal whoever tries to grapple you.
That's true.
They're also gonna just shoot you from a distance.
Wait, it's healing from the inside though, not from
The
the
No,
slime.
No, the
Oh, it's the
slime.
slime?
Sweat is what heals.
Oh,
us.
whatever then. I
So
don't care.
embarrassing.
Either or, as
It
long
says
as it's
it
gooey.
right here.
Yeah.
Sweat's a mild healing salve.
It's okay.
You're still inside out.
Yep.
You have this like, you feel like this healing energy, but you also feel weaker to fire. You're a little bit more afraid of it.
I mean, there's not that much fire on a wooden ship.
She just nuts behind her.
Just like
way to make it weird.
Oh, just disgusted. I'm gonna like try
And then
to like
Tarek also
drag her
reclines.
back away from the door.
Yeah. You prop her up against the room.
Should we give you some time alone?
That's rude.
Fuck you.
So you take watches at night.
Yep.
Wake up. 7 days left on the ship.
Anything overnight?
Nothing. No one leaves. No one comes in the room.
Do we have to roll again?
Oh, at night I want to do something, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell them, my watch partners.
Okay.
Callie and Karai.
Yeah. I'm going to. This might not be smart, but just think of a question to ask me, because I'm going to go invisible.
If you wanted to go invisible, I can do that.
Well, I can do it too. Or we could all go. Or whoever can go invisible. Can Kelly? Can you go invisible?
I can be invisible as long as we're in moonlight.
Well, I want to go under the ship.
I can't do that.
Well, maybe you can look above the ship and I'll look below to see if.
Is
we-
it smart to separate?
Well, if we're invisible, hopefully, and we're not attacking. We're just observing.
What if this thing can see us still somehow?
Well, you'll be fine. And if I get got, I'll just scream or shoot out some sparks or something.
I feel like we should definitely have a signal for shit's going wrong.
If shit goes on, I'll go.
You wake them both up.
I just want to see if we can catch anything.
Okay. If shit goes wrong, you'll see Moonbeam.
I got an hour, so that's how long I'll be out.
So Callie will stay in the room.
Yes. If I'm not back in an hour.
Are you going anywhere? You're going below deck.
Yeah, I'll sit up top.
Roll me perception checks or investigation if you're like actively like touching things. Looking.
I'm gonna just observe. I'm not like
So perception
feeling
check.
things
That's kind of what
around.
I'm doing too.
Okay, so perception checks.
You know what? Well, I'm gonna try to like creep around below deck, see if anybody's up down
Okay.
below deck.
Give me a
and-
stealth check too then from you with advantage because you're invisible.
15.
I'm gonna need it.
Ooh.
Ooh, dirty 20,
Okay.
and then what is it?
Perception.
Perception. Come on. 14.
Okay.
Okay.
And then can you each roll me d20s, please?
We're gonna get got.
Yeah, we are.
9.
13.
That was an unproductive evening of searching.
Same.
I saw absolutely
saw
nothing. We give the secret changeling high five.
Right. We walk up to each other. These
I just
bodies
got-
suit us better.
Yes.
Get that.
Nah.
Nah.
And then this is Callie's. Okay. Thank you.
I want to know what this DC is.
Would you roll?
13. What did you roll?
9.
9. Interesting.
You guys come back and knock on the door.
What, do I see anything? Nobody's awake.
You see 2 crew members who normally do like the patrols up top are kind of walking to the kitchen. The cook is in there.
Are
preparing
they
some
in
food.
sync? Their step?
Very much. No. They go and talk to the cook, and you
Does
can
Modi
hear.
have a ditto face?
He does. You can hear him talking about what's going on in the ship and just kind of like nervousness about it. The one crew member says that he's been with him all night and like they've been basically buddied up. And they start to get
They're
suspicious
clearing each
of.
other.
They get.
You're getting marinated, my guy.
They start to get suspicious of the cook.
Yeah.
And
They're becoming third imposter.
they kind of like
The cook's gonna poison us.
start questioning him and who he was with, and he says that he just got up for the night to get a snack.
What's us?
These 2 members kind of like their hands on their hilt and like grab some of the food that he's not preparing and slowly like back out of the room and make their way back.
Hmm.
But you knock on the door and Callie unlocks it.
Safe words?
Safe word from you first.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say, I would imagine us entering the room, we would say it.
Yeah. Could have gotten her as well.
Could have.
What's...
I know what to ask her, but
Go for it.
it would require people leaving.
You could just ask that.
Yeah, he answers that.
Okay.
Okay.
Checks out.
Did you see anything?
Some
Nothing.
crew members are just working, but they were in pairs.
I saw some that were suspicious of the cook, which makes me think we probably should be wary of the food that we're eating. If it is the cook, it could be trying to kill us with poison. or
Maybe we
something.
just stick with rations for now.
Yes, but I will talk to the cook tomorrow to be sure. We haven't found any extra skins, have
No.
we, these last few days? Okay.
It probably jumped ship and we're still like,
I mean, well, maybe. Going to sleep. Could do that too.
damn it!
It's a 19.
Stop wasting them.
Good.
So you guys go to sleep. You wake up. Is there anything you 3 want to do on your watch?
Anything you want
Is that a trap?
You stopped me
trap?
pretty good
Is that a
earlier.
trap or what?
Been a while for
Just to see
Celine.
if anybody comes
Oh, it
around.
has been.
Comes around like the outside of the room, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, we know they're gonna come back, so like
They're back. They're asleep, right? You
Yeah.
guys ended
Yeah.
your
Oh, you
shift.
guys came back.
Yeah, yeah,
We,
yeah.
we,
Came back.
we just woke you up.
Yeah, you wake up and they're all in the room.
Gotcha.
And it's
okay.
year round for watch.
I mean,
Left Celine
I was just
outside.
thinking that.
We need to do an ASMR stream.
we,
Yeah.
We're using Celine as bait.
Like
We
the
can
whole-
use Tarek, but I don't
Yes.
think they'd take it.
We could.
Do I
use
hear
it.
this?
We could.
It's
Let's
a
think about
very
that as a
fucking small
redemption on
room,
my
but
channel.
Yeah.
I assume there was.
We're not
yeah,
quieting our voice.
Not quieting our voice.
All right.
I was
so
also.
Celine,
You can tell I'm joking as I say it, but sorry.
It's like a
I had to
half
throw it
joke.
out there.
Are you?
It's like a half joke.
Are
Yeah.
you though?
Sort of. I mean, honestly, we could put somebody out there though.
All right. So,
It's kidding,
all
unless.
right, so listen. All right. So listen. Bait is not a bad idea. Now, if one of us were to, kind of present themselves as an easy target, then
Or we can play
possibly-
dice for it.
Or we could possibly.
Don't have to ask me twice.
She's gonna win.
Damn it, Caligos, dumbass.
You got it.
Oh, you got
No,
this.
no. No, we shouldn't
The
do
whole
bait.
thing is ready. It's all
No,
ready.
we can't do bait. I mean, we're all in this together.
You
You
just said
can't
it was a
bait.
good idea.
Yeah,
Not
you
even
came up
draw
with that
straws.
idea.
We should play dice.
I'll be there. It's fine.
No, nobody's gonna be bait. You son of a bitch.
Yes.
I
Dice
love the
to
muffle yelling at each other.
determine- Dice to determine fates.
Isn't that the whole point of D&D?
Mhm.
That's how it should be.
Where's my D6s?
If you need more, I can let you borrow mine.
Yeah.
I guess we can't just. There's no raising.
Yeah, it's just You
Just
just do a
go.
straight roll.
Yeah,
even
straight
if you want.
roll. We
Oh,
could,
man.
yeah, we could have just done rollies, but
You could.
I guess one reroll, like one front and then.
Well,
one
you,
reroll.
you still get the reroll.
Yeah, you still get the reroll.
Okay.
Because that's just to try to get the
Yeah.
best hand.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if everyone sees it because
What did Tao roll?
His
Fucked up die.
what is this?
Is it a two?
Two?
Yeah.
you got.
3 threes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's fate.
Yeah.
The dice have spoken.
Get your ass out there, bait.
Yeah, wait, I didn't use my skill.
Go ahead.
That's
No, it's okay. I love being bait.
All right.
We know.
All right.
So you two are staying in the room.
Wait, this is our thing?
Yeah. So this is your quarter. So you can stand right outside if you want, or
I'm gonna be like up.
up top here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've cleared that area.
Yeah. I mean, there's like. Yeah.
we know
there's-
that nobody's up there.
Yeah.
All right. So Celine, what you gotta do is act like drunk or some shit. Like,
Act.
just act.
You know, you don't
Just
even have to act if
like,
you want to
just-
take
or
some
you-
drugs.
You can get fucked up if you want. I don't care.
So I just walk outside as I normally walk
They're,
outside.
they're using their ability, the kill Celine ability,
I know they
just
are.
real creatively.
They planned this.
Alright, to be fair, this is my first campaign, so like
Yeah,
whatever
this is
happens, I
great.
apologize.
No,
it's great.
You're doing good. I like.
I'm
the
gonna see him
chaos.
like blow up and be like, oh shit, that's what happens.
I just love how calculated we were. Like, okay, so we're gonna go invisible, and you guys are like, bait.
Bait.
Let's just
Bait.
To be fair, he's not up for it.
You're
like
gonna
he
tie
was
a-
not going with it
tie
at
a string
first.
to her ankle.
Yeah, when it was me, I didn't want to be the bait.
Yeah.
I love that though.
The
You're
3
like,
threes
"Bait's a
though, that was
idea."
great.
It's fucking horrible. Stick together, guys. Don't split the party. So, Calagos is going topside here.
Yeah.
Are you going anywhere in
I'm
particular?
gonna sit like
in
right
the room
inside
with the door
room.
open, or just like door
And
closed?
we're gonna prop
Door
you like
closed
right over
but
here.
cracked.
Door closed but cracked. Okay.
Is there like a window or anything in the door? Is
In
there-
that door? No, there's not. It's just like a solid oak door.
Okay.
So, roll me perception checks.
So I take one portion of drug.
Okay.
Walk
That's
outside.
good.
Oh,
You
I'm
he's
gonna
doing
have
it.
some
Can I
fix.
One
reroll?
portion of drug,
One
please.
portion of drug. Huh?
I'm gonna
I'll
get
have
One
one
fix.
drug, please.
One drug.
Just nonchalantly walking.
Uh,
Can I reroll?
20, not nat.
20 not net.
5.
5. Okay.
Oof. Big oof.
What am I rolling?
In my sleep, I
Perception.
tell her to roll again.
Guidance?
16.
I don't know what it fucking
I mean,
means.
16.
it's a spell I can cast.
And now I need.
You want to do that?
a touch spell or touch range. I mean, I could do it
We could just
before
slap
you
hands
go up
before.
there.
Yeah, give me roll,
You can
roll a
only do
d4. Add a d4 to it. So yeah,
D4.
Oh, Nick's being nice.
I am
I feel like that will.
also a 6. So best.
It's
you
not
can
It's a
get.
good,
one.
yeah.
It's a 1.
Yeah. I need you each to roll a d20.
Again?
Who's gonna get got?
Yeah.
Oh, nat 1.
Ugh,
Yikes!
11.
Look at Nick's no reaction.
Any added on kind of.
Just straight roll.
I'm sorry, Celine.
you-
Whatever happens to you.
Would you roll?
It's a 4.
Team B is out.
We're all gone.
Oh. What's the death number?
You know-
Nobody reacts. I'm trying not to look at them.
Yeah.
You know which ones you gave us, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Cute. Your watch goes by uneventful.
Just one big drugs
Can I-
or nothing.
Could I be drugged out and then fall asleep like in the main deck?
Yeah, we'll just drag you back into the room.
And then there's just a trail of slime.
That was an awful.
Like a slug has just like slid
everything.
over.
What do you mean?
Just the rolls. Awful.
Oh,
Every single one.
it's okay. The dice tell the story.
Yeah.
You wake up with 7 days left.
How are you all feeling?
We are.
Good
fine.
morning. We are robots now.
Sustenance.
Sustenance required. Please insert.
The suspicion, yes. Everyone just.
It's fine. It's all fine. We're friends.
I'm gonna prepare the spell that I just learned.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to talk to the cook first.
Okay.
We're all feeling all right. Nothing
Nothing weird
on
under watch.
Why the cook?
Oh,
I just think
okay,
it would be
just-
very
We didn't
dangerous
notice
if he
anything
was
when
the,
you said we all
the
like went
bad
uneventful.
the imposter.
Nobody caught anything.
Because if
You
he
just
can
don't
poison
think
Yours,
everybody's
your
food,
watch
we're
was
all
kind of
dead.
hard. Just
But
because
what
you're like
if
peering through a
she
crack.
is
You
the
see Celine, she would disappear for
She's the most powerful.
few
one
moments.
here.
kind of like walking back and forth,
Safe word?
but
But I could see her.
She's not.
you could see it pretty well.
It was like super dark at one
Yeah,
point.
I mean, like,
I love that that's the
there's a
thing.
couple
Yeah.
of moments where you
But
kind of
it's
like
true. Like, who would know that?
It's true. And it's not something
not
to think
doze
about.
off, but kind
No.
of like
often.
you're staring at something for so long, you kind of like
Especially
Tune
if
out.
it's
zone
all
out for a
being
second,
crammed
you
in one
kind of
room.
catch yourself,
Yeah.
be like, oh shit,
Ain't no,
there she
ain't no
is.
time for that kind
I
of
do that
thinking.
driving a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
I don't know how I got here.
And I'm like, how the
Oh,
fuck did
I
I, just
got
go
home.
50
I got home one
miles?
day and I was like, I was just on the highway. I don't remember
When
getting
you're on
off.
autopilot
Yeah.
when you
Yep.
drive.
I'm like, I don't remember
Yep.
getting off the highway, but I'm in my parking lot right now.
Did I kill anybody?
When did I
No,
get
No,
off
it's
the
fine.
highway?
How many stop signs did I run?
Yeah.
Or when you go past a light and you're like, was that green?
Yep.
Yes, I do that inside.
All the
And then
time.
you look in your rear view, like, no, it's red. Fuck.
The phantom stop
Yeah.
sign we talk about.
So
There's a stop sign we're both like, I always think I run it, but
It's everywhere.
you know.
It
The
pops
same-
up on me too.
you go and talk to the cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my two other people. We're
Mhm.
staying in a group.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go. Is the cook there?
Yeah.
So, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Not at all.
Or
You see off in the corner there's another human's kind of sitting there, hand on sword, just like staring the cook down.
are you two? This your buddy?
Yes. He's just like staring at the cook intently.
Why does he look?
He thinks I'm trying to poison him.
Well, that's kind of why I'm here. Actually, could you ask him questions? Like, try to figure out if he's him. Just generic questions.
I don't know this guy though.
We'll just ask him if he's like what's his favorite color? What's
As,
his,
as you guys are having this
lunch?
conversation, the cook's like grabbing something from the top shelf, like a spice of some sort, and the guy stands up and says, "What is that?" And he says, "Oregano."
It's oregano.
And he grabs and he like pours some out, and, like smells it a little
It's
bit,
weed.
tastes it a little bit. And he's like watching exactly how much the cook is like putting in there, and
Just gonna.
Wait till I start to cast a spell, then you
Oh.
can begin.
I understand.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
okay,
What?
to save.
It is. Oh, there's no saving throw unless I delve deeper. I
Okay, so you're just doing
think.
surface thoughts.
Yeah.
Can you keep doing the sound effects for the spells though?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just surface.
I was gonna like
thoughts.
stand off to this other side where the from the human
Mhm.
that's watching, or the other guy that's watching him.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a triangle.
What made you want to be a chef?
like cooking
What's your favorite dish?
pork.
Is his favorite dish actually pork?
You get the thoughts of, do they suspect me? Why does this guy keep staring at me? You do get the thought of, like, a delicious pork dinner, roasted.
Only changelings love pork. It's
Um,
well known.
you also get, who are they to be questioning us? No one's asking them questions. What if it's one of them?
Well, I don't know that.
Oh, turn.
Is it a family recipe or something you've just learned on your travels?
Family.
I think we're good here.
It was nice chatting with you.
Mm-hmm. He kind of goes back to cutting up some vegetables that he has. And you, as you guys leave, you hear the guy yelling, what is that? What are you putting in there? He says, it's water.
I can do that 2 more times. Well, I guess I can do it more than that. I can do it 5 more times.
You can do it more than that.
Yeah, I guess I could, but I'm not gonna. Who is another person that... How many people are on the ship? How many crew?
12 total.
Yikes. Well, we can do almost half of
You
them.
can do almost half, yes.
Should we ask the dude who's swording or talking to the... or looking after the cook? Just walk out. What are you
I
doing?
know, what are
Making
you
the
doing?
Walk
switch
out the
words.
air, you
Walk out this
weirdo.
way.
Huh?
You're fucking up the whole green screen. Jesus.
That was painful.
That was the worst.
Look, you're always gonna do it the hard.
No.
No.
Go ahead.
Should we
I
ask?
suspect Celine. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to check Celine after she was playing backwards, but she did answer our questions correctly.
What should we ask this guy? The guy with the cook?
I mean, why would he be working so hard to protect us?
Good act. Overcompensating.
Try.
We have to do everybody anyways. Might as
Yeah.
well. I got a copper piece because that's the one of the. Flip it. It lands heads.
Wow.
And then I
Impressive.
cast the spell again.
Okay.
Jeez.
Why is that so difficult for you, John?
Literally the only one.
I know.
Can you pull that over a little bit?
Appreciate.
That's good.
There you go.
Please.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know ours is messed up.
Sorry.
No, it's not
no,
your
it's
fault.
not your fault.
We're gonna
Add
cut
the
a little
dimension to the
door.
mountains.
Little
How?
door.
Yeah.
Just under like the
Yeah.
bottom half.
Just crawl under the
Sorry, I
table.
didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
I just brought the hammer down on my back.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
There's a mountain behind us.
Ask him questions.
So you're suspicious of the cook?
I'm suspicious of everybody.
That's fair. Was there activity with the cook that makes you think otherwise
He was
of him?
by himself last night.
Oh.
There is like just a swarm of suspicion on you two and on the cook. It's one of, I don't know these people. I traveled with this crew for some time. They're the only new ones here.
He's good.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
Mm-hmm. And you just like trained on the cook.
The cook's fine, but I don't expect you to trust my word for it, but I think he's good.
Kind of like looks at you and so just you two then.
What?
Callie would be with us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's good that you're suspicious.
Good idea.
You start blowing kisses.
Secret handshake. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Let's go find someone else, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just gonna find another.
How many more people you can try finding?
I can do this 4 more times.
Yeah. This is 5 before we did this guy.
3, 4.
I like that you just instinctively.
Oh, you need to grab it?
Yeah.
You want me to touch it?
Oh no, don't touch it.
Don't let him touch it.
He touched this one, and this is my my
See how
clutch
this
die.
goes.
So
But it's gonna
See,
fail
just
you.
with-
When
just
you
there,
Alright,
dropped
well,
it
it's
as
still going the
10.
same
It's
way.
gonna fail you when you're gonna roll a death save. It's gonna be natural 1. You're gonna die. You know? Remember this.
Of the 4 other people that you
Yeah.
question,
They all seem
They all
on the
seem
up and
to-
up. All right,
to
well,
your
let's
knowledge, on the up
continue
and up.
this tomorrow.
Okay.
What are you 3 doing?
Playing dice.
No, we're done with dice.
Just hanging out.
Hanging out?
Hanging out, yeah.
You all go,
Trying to keep an eye on everybody. And
you all eventually bed down for rest.
I'm
Same watches?
play one more song.
Okay. Backwards?
I'm determined to play. No, this one's forwards.
Okay, so roll me a performance check.
Determined to have a good one. Oh, come on.
It's
13.
It's better. Yeah.
I'll play a lullaby.
Okay. Doesn't really put you guys to sleep. But,
Celine.
It's meant to put Tarek to sleep.
is there anything that you guys want to do on your watches? You two
not
first.
this time.
Not
I
this
just
time.
used all my spells. So.
Anything you 3 want to do on your watch? Or are you staying locked up?
I'm gonna repair Tarek.
I would have told you guys what I did. Checking the thoughts of everybody, and I got
yeah, I would just want to kind of let him do that. I think that's the,
Okay,
the,
so you just,
best course of
stay-
action.
stay
so
locked
yeah,
up?
Yeah, hunker down.
2 more days. of doing that.
Although I
should
would
get
be
everybody.
like trying to like keep an ear out for anything that might be going on. I mean, as is, you know, a watch. But
Yeah, I mean, like just passing through your watch, like you hear like people doing like their patrols and stuff like that, and there's definitely talks about like, you know, who they suspect it is. You hear a lot of people suspect the cook, because the cook is very reluctant to have a buddy. You hear a couple people talking about the questioning that was done to them, and one of them says, "Well, do we even know if this thing retains our thoughts? Is questioning even gonna do anything?" And just kind of like that back and forth of like that suspicion still kind of is there, and that worry that when this creature takes form, it like retains some type of memory too. No one knows what this thing can do. So it's just like overwhelming suspicion and wanting to get off of this ship as quickly as possible. But let's all wake up.
Alright, 5 more. Actually. Long rest. Yes. 6 more. I can do 6
All right.
because I did.
So then you would have after this you'd have your party
We had one
Osiris.
person.
and one person.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna
Okay.
roll all my spell slots until I
6
find
people?
One. Yep.
They all seem to check out.
What are the chances of that? Okay.
I feel like it's one of us, but that's not in character.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
You have you guys, Osiris, and then one other crew member.
Okay.
You're good.
Selena's like chewing a piece of ration. What would you always think rations were?
the brick of
Like, what are you
ramen
Really?
before it's cooked. That's always what I envisioned in my head.
I always envision like a jerky.
Yeah.
That's why
I tried to change to that because it's more realistic.
jerky and
but
like
Yeah.
bread.
that was my first
Yeah,
thought. Like
yeah.
rations, just like a brick.
Or like
of ramen.
biscuits.
Yeah,
Like a big dry.
a block of ramen.
I like that.
Same watches.
Yeah.
UK biscuits or American biscuits?
How many
UK
days are
biscuits or
You have
American
5
biscuits?
days left.
Maybe we should switch it up.
If you want
American?
to next morning.
Oh, okay.
Good biscuits.
Well, because UK biscuits are cookies.
No,
Yeah.
the funny thing is,
Not a huge cookie guy.
in Chinese, our word for biscuits has both meanings. It can either
Interesting.
be the dry rations, because that's what the old like way of saying it is, but then they also use it for the new way, which is like a cookie or like a
Like a
Biscuit.
pastry.
Yeah, you guys wake up. Caligos brings up. Do you bring that up to the group in the morning?
Switching, like lookouts.
Well, theoretically, after today, we should know who it is.
Unless it's one of us. Well, I'll have to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'll be. Well, it's not Kelly, I guess.
Wait,
Oh,
was
no.
that thought not actually verbalized? Did you say that yesterday?
Huh.
Day before? Unless it's one of us.
Yeah.
Is that
well,
verbalized?
I said it, but I said it out of character.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was going off that.
Someone check the last dude.
Mhm.
Start with him.
Seems to check out.
Osiris.
Seems to check out.
And then I'm going to go through these fellows. Starting with you. Neck breaker.
Sure.
Yep. So to go down the line. Yep. Question away.
Where were you on the day before yesterday?
Right.
Just
How did you and Corbin become travel companions?
What thought enters your mind when she asks that question?
FaceTime?
Huh?
Or do you mean like in the...
Like in this, like what is the thought that crosses your mind
Um...
of how you two met? And it could just be like a word or like doesn't have to be a
An
full
image.
sentence. An image, yeah.
Oh man,
I would
this
say
is gonna be juicy.
See, I always imagine them as fuck buddies.
I mean,
Huh.
we about to find out.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
Oh.
What image?
Oh, am I supposed to be? Am I gonna get some porn?
Right?
I was just gonna say brothel.
They said they met in a brothol.
You get
They
brothel.
told us that.
You get like a
I was
brothel
just gonna say
image.
brothel.
Yeah.
So I get okay.
Well, we knew that part.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah.
But, like, were you working in the brothol and you were, like, his client?
He'll be asking the
I
questions
was
here.
just
She'll
gonna
be
say,
asking the
excuse
questions.
me?
Just keep passing it over.
I'm just.
So did you say a brothel?
Yeah.
Were you both guests there? How does one meet in a brothel? You guys sharing
You guys
somebody or yeah?
Scared the shit out of me.
I mean, we don't judge here.
We totally do.
Not at all.
I get judged every day of my
Not at all.
life.
You're making this up.
I know, because he said to go off vague.
Yeah. I love vague. For these moments.
We started as guests?
Started? How
What
often
am I
did you
getting?
go?
You're getting them both going to the
Dire Wolf, what are you doing here?
or him going to the brothel
Is he allowed to do
alone
this?
Yeah.
and then meeting up there.
Okay.
Make an insight check.
He's like, Sarah, I know you have sandwich.
Well,
Sorry.
Best you can read and without diving deeper,
He's supposed to
it
be.
seems to check out.
okay.
Little
Pull
steamy in
myself
here.
off after that one. All right. You're next.
Same question.
Baseball.
Well, if you get the same image, whatever. Because I would assume they would give you
Yeah.
both the same
Yeah.
image.
Well, we met in a brothel in the capital. Like I
Is it
told
the
you.
exact same image or is it a different image?
Slightly different.
Yeah, lots more balls.
What's different about it?
Just like the way it's like interpreted, I guess. Like it looks like a brothel.
But it's a different
They
looking
weren't
brothel?
both guests. Someone was an employee.
There's slight differences to them.
More
What's the
Never
what are these?
mind.
What
Did
is
they
what are
have
the
different
differences?
preferences?
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those things like how when me and you talk about how we met,
Mhm.
it might be one way in my head,
Sure.
but like
It's perspective.
Same
Sure, but
way,
this,
but
thi-
different.
we met
Yes.
25 years ago.
Are you saying it's like
Fuck
the
were you
lightsaber
guys?
situation?
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Like
that.
how
Like,
memory
he viciously
changes?
attacked
Yeah.
Nick with a lightsaber.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like it's minimal enough that it could just be like misremembering.
Yes.
There's
Correct.
a story, and if you ask them, it's two different ways.
He
One,
bashed
he
my head
was
open
viciously
with a
attacked.
lightsaber.
The other one was an accident.
Yeah.
So
Roll me an insight check.
How old are you guys?
they met in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not when he bashed my head open.
Aww.
Didn't check it out.
No, re-roll. I'm giving you
Look
my
at
luck.
that one.
Not
10.
two.
Let's check out.
All right. Ask more questions.
Everything's you check out.
I don't know. Tell me about your favorite childhood memory.
Bashing
Something-
your friend's
It would
head
have
with
to
a
be.
lightsaber.
It'd have to. Playing chess with my uncle.
You get images of a younger looking Corbin playing chess.
That's vague, though.
That's something a shapeshifter could just make up.
He taught me all the tricks. You know, the three move checkmate and all that.
Who is your god?
I can go to the vague god and I can give you the name of my gods in my world. God of life, god of death, travel, trade, magic.
The moon.
The
I'm trying to
moon.
think of what this would even be. So I have to.
Storms and vengeance, war and change, sea and magic, trade and travel,
There is one of
nature
Storms
and
and Vengeance.
folklore,
There's
the
one.
hunt, agriculture and
That was one we
disease,
played.
War and change.
War and change, Falcon.
I mean, I was a knight.
yeah,
so
so
Falcana.
it'd be Falcon.
or Falca.
Falca. The god that the continent is named after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So
get images
Falca.
of that.
Yeah, like a falcon.
There's no
A
like
knight.
like contradictory. Okay.
What?
Like what? I'm thinking like is there a shapeshifter god that's trying to like come up through the surface, but it's
With a 10?
The ketchup song, that's what it is.
All right, I think he's good.
Trying to ask something specific that we would know the answer to, but the only thing we know is about his devil.
Ask him about it.
Tell me about the day you encountered your devil.
Well, I was sent out to protect a village that was under siege, and we were beset upon by something I had never seen before in my life, and it took me within an inch of my life, and that's how it became, you know, I became in relation with this this patron that I now work with.
You see like POV glimpses of like going to a town. The next being that town being on fire.
I'm gonna probe.
Okay.
Just cause like if I see the image of a devil,
Yeah, you see.
You
see
wanna know more.
You
I'm
see
gonna
some
probe.
type of fiery
yeah,
like.
100%.
Okay, so make a saving throw.
let me see. What do you gotta make?
I think it's
It's
wisdom.
fail.
Wisdom save.
It's a fail.
Okay.
So-
I rolled the natural 3.
I gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates.
There's a overwhelming like feeling, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, of like failure in this like image of this devil destroying this town, cutting people down, not being able to stop it, like currently on the ground bleeding out, like trying to gather the strength to stand, to fight, as he is seeing people cut down. There's just this overwhelming feeling of failure.
You would feel me digging around in your brain.
Yeah, you can feel like these like almost like fingers, tendrils, kind of like enveloping your brain inside. It's weird. It feels like worms.
And then they pull out. He's good.
Okay.
So that leaves you 3. I don't think it's.
Close
Karaya.
to him.
Yeah, NPC.
I really don't think
Or
it's Celine,
Callie.
but
It's the K's.
Yeah, it honestly is.
It's
I'm
up
happy
to
you spelled
you.
Corbin with a C.
Trying to see.
No, it's okay.
Yours.
Don't confuse me more.
I can do this twice more. Let's do Celine. Okay, here we go.
I mean, you could expend a point of exhaustion, right? Just to clear everyone out.
It'll be to a 2nd level spell.
Second level spell will give you 2 levels of exhaustion.
You don't regain any spell slots after a short rest.
I can do that.
Ouch.
I can get one left.
That hurt.
Or I can get. Yeah, I can
Your
get
shoulders
one
crack.
back.
That's what that was?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
like
heard
that.
that. Is both of them?
Yeah.
All right. If
It's
I
fine,
go
you're
mad,
fine. It's okay. It's fine.
put me out of my misery.
Everything's fine.
Looking
Oh
at their minds.
God. Celine, what during our travels, what was Aiden teaching you?
I start to write my name on a piece of paper.
Give me an insight check.
9.
Seems like these images are true.
Well, no, I literally start writing my
But
name.
the images of
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened to Aiden?
Teardrop.
Why isn't she speaking?
I'm seeing it in her head, to be fair. I think she's fine. Kelly, with the.
Does he see images of like Bagman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking out and like grabbing.
He's
her.
like, I don't want to go any
She's like- she checks out, even if it is her
She's
doppelganger. Celine might be better.
Alright, Kelly.
The level
Lesser-
of ridiculousness has gone down significantly.
The lesser evil.
For Callie, I'm gonna ask about.
Yeah, you get those images.
Oh my god, I thought that was a dog.
What'd you ask about?
About you.
Okay.
That you mean insight check? See if these images seem true to you.
7.
Yeah.
All the good rolls are gone.
Yep.
History checks.
Gonna ask Callie about how we met her. Where did we meet her?
And she describes the ship that eventually went down with Vitzer.
Weird. I wanted to be an asshole, but I'm not going to. No.
Where did you get your wolf?
Wolfmere.
Who got it for you, or did you pay for it?
Oh, Suri bought it.
I think she's good.
I think so too.
That means it has to be you. You're the imposter.
It could be you.
Could
That's
be you.
true. What?
It'd be a
You
good
did.
ruse.
You did go. You know.
Tell you what, we'll take a little hour break while I take a little rest, regain some Heku, and then we'll find out if it's her.
Plot twist, there's no imposter. It's mass
Completely
hysteria.
disregard that it could be you.
Yes, exactly. So I'm gonna take an hour short rest and regain a spell slot.
Callie is like looking at everybody, distrusting. At you two.
I mean, we'll both have our time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a second level and a first level back.
Okay.
Actually, I have all my first levels, so I'll just get a third level back.
Because why not?
Because why not? And I'm gonna use that on you. So I
Alright.
regained it.
Callie asks you, "What's your mother's name?"
Talia.
Give me an insight check. You get an image of a.
Yeah, that's all I
Yeah.
care about. 13.
Looks like she's telling the truth. Like the image seems true to you. Doesn't seem fabricated or like. She says, "How did you get so lucky?"
An unfortunate deal with the devil.
You get a similar image of a well-dressed fiend. How do we check you?
Yes.
Oh, wow, this is hard.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
And these insight
Why-
checks have been great.
Awful.
Why do you hate Celine so much?
Deep
Open up
question.
that can of worms.
I've said it before. Celine brings out my mother in me. I am
I'm probing.
not like my
You
mother.
probing?
Yes.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
What is it? Wisdom, you said?
Wisdom, yeah. She's probably gonna pass.
I'm hoping
Mother
I rolled-
knows Celine.
Okay, I
How would
rolled
you
pretty
see-
bad. I'm hoping you see the truth.
I got a 15 DC, so.
Yeah, well, we tie. No, we don't. I'm a liar.
You rolled a 4.
I have a +9.
Holy shit.
That was bad math.
Okay. Yeah, so.
It's so. Yeah, you get images of a young Karaya sibling and mother that you'd seen in the previous image, like yelling at them because of something that they had done.
Let's say that again?
Like you see an image of
Yeah.
young Karaya and a sibling being like yelled at, berated about
Did I know you
something.
had a sibling? Okay. Be rated about something.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. I don't think it's fair. Which is really awkward for me. But if I let me just explain myself. If I was the shapeshifter, wouldn't I have said somebody was the shapeshifter so that it didn't end up coming to me as the last one to be checked? I would have been like, oh, he's totally it. Look, throw him off the ship.
Unless there's two of you.
Still,
That's what
I wouldn't have let it
shapeshifter
come
I feel
down
like
to me.
if you were a shapeshifter, you would say that now. So we didn't.
I mean, the only thing we can do is ask questions and use our best insight. Who has that?
I mean, this doesn't look good for any of us, but you were the one who recommended we,
Do
separate.
this in the first. Wait, what?
And the night.
You're the one that wait. What?
You went below deck, and Karai went top deck, and I stayed in the room.
When did that happen?
It was just
One of our watches. The watch before you guys did the bait thing.
They don't know that though.
You guys switched levels.
I went invisible.
Yeah, I was in
to
his
try
arms.
to
I have no
scout,
idea.
and she did something similar. I went below deck. She went above deck.
But all three of you were separated.
Yes.
Real sus.
To be fair, we all knew the password to get back in.
Which a shapeshifter would know as well.
But why would I even recommend detecting people's thoughts in the first place?
Because you're a real smart shapeshifter.
I don't think that would be smart if I was a shapeshifter. I was like, oh, I wonder who it is. Then we get to the port and then just leave.
If he was one of the shapeshifters, I feel like he would have said he would have just said that somebody else was. Like, why would he let it get to him?
Also,
Sometimes too smart gets yourself.
would the
in trouble.
shapeshifter be able to cast spells?
Also true.
That's true. We could all
It
cast
took
did
a
magic.
long time for me to learn how to cast spells. And if a shapeshifter can take my form and do it, I'm going to be pissed.
Okay.
Bullshit.
All
I worked for
All
years.
We can cast
So let's
spells.
all
my
do
shit.
something that only we can do. Caligos, you go fucking breathe some fire off that.
Break a
shit.
neck.
I thought you were gonna say break a neck. I got this. All right.
I mean, I've been casting guidance and shit. I mean, I'll summon my pack. I'll just summon my pack weapon.
Who's in your hand?
That's true. The shapeshifter didn't make a bond with the weapon.
Exactly.
You lost your magic. What can you do that no one else can do? Or to at least take
I have my tigers, and that's it.
Callie, you can drink a lot and see if you pass out.
Trying to hold off on drinking. It got me into a bad place.
So we could commandeer this room and then see if she blushes, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
I'm not the one who blushes.
Exactly.
She's not
But if you blush this time, then that would be weird. Chilling, what can you do? Oh, shoot your...
That was what I was gonna do. I was gonna take out my rapier and just lubricate it.
is that magic though?
It could just be physical. Yeah.
But would they take on that?
They
might,
take on
we don't
everything
know.
else. Something you can do that wouldn't just be something inherited by a shapeshifter. It could also mean that this thing is a very good liar and that we just missed them.
Or it could mean it's none of us. And then it's.
I don't think it is. But I didn't find anybody else who was suspicious either.
Unlikely, but do you think it's possible it got scared and jumped ship after all the...
Could be. But wouldn't we be missing somebody then?
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
I get them to Tarek.
That doesn't really help us. That's like me saying I can talk to animals. You guys can't tell if I'm doing it or not.
That's true.
What do you mean, Tarek?
You
goes
can do
back all
Moonbeam.
the time.
Well, yeah. I didn't think it would be smart to do it in this room, though. If we want to step outside, I can do it, or I can do something else. I can.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Cash her outside.
How about that?
I hate you. I hate it
The
here.
way you kept it perfectly in the accent.
So you go outside, cast Moonbeam.
Cast it like in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
That
She's
checks
almost
out.
done. That's the three of us. Or am I still suspicious? No,
Three?
of course.
Or Caligos just breathe fire. What?
Yeah, you see her like
Okay.
breathe out.
Oh, we were into this room, so I
Full
assumed she
fire.
didn't
Oh,
do it in
Just
there.
off
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
You know, just out the window.
Yeah, but wouldn't that also
Wait,
be a physical
that's
thing?
also
though?
physical, yeah.
Oh.
If
Mine?
I mean,
if I'm
I mean,
poisoned-
dragon fire is magical.
But I mean, it's something that dragon.
Do you want me to go
form
snap a neck?
can do. Well, technically they could do that too.
There's some guy like coiling some rope. He like slowly starts to walk away. It's a slow walk and it becomes a run.
He just drops the whole rope and just.
Huh.
I don't know any magic. I only know my poison.
We're in a bit
Well,
of a.
Celine is immune to a lot of things, isn't she? Or resistant?
But then if someone turned into me, would they gain that?
Racial.
Because
Probably yes.
yeah.
Well, it's racial, so would it be
Well, if
she
they turn
turns
into
that
me, then they would
race-
technically be that race.
not technically?
Because they
I
don't
mean,
just take the
physically they
appearance.
morph, yeah.
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 Anything I could physically do, they can physically do. Magic is different because it's like a power. It's a heku.
Do you have any? I don't know. I don't think it's any of us. But that doesn't really get us anywhere.
No, Sherlock came up to me. My hands are like under the table, and all of a sudden his nose was in my hands.
It really leaves us back where we started, though.
It does.
Got 5 days left.
There's been no skins.
No skins.
Whatever it is, they're very comfortable where they are.
I'm sure they don't want all this additional attention on them.
Maybe they're already in a position where they don't see any gain in going any further.
Could be Osiris.
Like the captain.
Why Osiris?
He's the
He's
captain.
the top of the. He's
No
the
one's
top
going
of the
to.
totem pole.
No one's going to.
No one fuck with
But
him.
you probed him.
I probed everybody.
Yeah, you did.
Somebody got past it.
Definitely.
It's not foolproof.
This expires on Valentine's Day.
Man.
February 14th.
Wow.
Huh.
There has to be a way to figure this out.
We can have a dice competition
How does that solve
and
anything?
eliminate the losers. Throw them off board one by one.
So this is a bit of a.
Where's Modi?
Where's Buddy?
Below deck.
Would Modi be able to recognize Osiris for Osiris?
Probably,
He
if
should be
anybody
able to.
could, yes.
But what if Modi is the doppelganger?
I mean, I can
It's kind of gamey.
I can
so you
ask
can just
him,
say this is too
ask
gamey.
questions that only he would know,
But-
kind of thing.
I know
I
the
can
spell
cast
Hold
Can't
It
Person.
can't hurt.
No.
You said that this thing's a monstrosity,
Mm-hmm.
and Hold Person only works on humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
So I could potentially go around casting
Oh,
Hold
I
Person
can
on
cast
everybody.
Hold Person.
I can cast Hold Person.
And then if it doesn't work, they either saved, or
Yeah.
if it just fizzles, then they're not a humanoid. But that's spell theory. I don't know if that's.
At least
Spell
I
theory.
feel like a wizard might know that.
Yeah, I mean, you would know that it's a humanoid. Monstrosities aren't usually affected by it.
Nope, I cannot
Because
cast
it's
Hold
your
Person.
it's a wizard class and you study. Like,
Yeah.
I would assume you would know that.
Yeah. The problem is, if they transform into, they would still, at their core, be a shapeshifter, though, right? I don't know. I'm so
It'd be like the
Well, we
soul.
were discussing that I could ask Modi.
We should try that for sure.
We can't rule out that he is not one of them,
That's quite the change.
or even the wolves.
How?
They have little straight faces.
Little ditto faces. Bark, bark.
Man,
So,
Derek's been fooling me all this time.
God, I don't know what the fuck to do. Let's go ask
Yeah, let's
Modi.
go ask Modi.
Okay.
Gonna wake him up.
kind of starts shifting a little bit.
Cast Speak with Animals.
Damn, he's shifting.
Does it work?
Does
It
it
does.
work? Okay.
No, you know.
Well, that's
You said
already a
he's
good sign.
shifting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So he's already an animal. But the thing is,
Well, I was gonna
if he
ask him.
transforms into an animal or a human, does that mean
Actually-
he's not the monstrosity anymore?
It doesn't work.
Oh,
You would actually, you would never been able to speak to Modi.
because he's a monstrosity.
He's a monstrosity.
I thought we had discussed this though, with me being like raised with him and all that. That owlbears were my one exception.
Okay, you can still talk to him, but it's still a monstrosity.
So there's no way to tell if he's.
Right.
Unless you talk to him, I guess. Or depending what you talk to him about.
Sorry to wake you. Do you know what's going on the ship?
No.
Okay. Gonna ask you some questions. It might seem odd, but can you tell me about the time when you met Grandpa?
I can actually read his thoughts if I had the spell slots.
He.
I'm gonna cast it.
You take 2 levels of
Yeah.
exhaustion? Okay.
Yeah. Because it says creatures.
Yeah. Alright, you get 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yes. So when I cast a spell, like my veins start to glow, and like it's taking a lot out of me. It starts to hurt a little bit. 2 levels.
Goes
of
into a-
exhaustion.
Detailed story about a small cave that he was found in. He didn't like him at first,
Bullshit. He loved me.
but he was quick to warm up to him.
I mean, that checks out. I don't know why that would be at the front of his memory. Have you noticed anything strange about Osiris the past couple of days?
Hasn't visited me, but
Hmm.
he steers the ship.
If I brought him down here, would you be able to tell if something was off, so to speak?
Maybe.
What thoughts am I getting?
The initial thoughts are of like a small cave, a purple-skinned tiefling, a tabaxi, and
And
then
lots of
yeah,
He looks so young.
and you get thoughts of just Osiris, like kind of like through the ages. You see like a younger version, older.
Probably wouldn't be surface thoughts of that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, is that what we want to do? He said he might be able to tell, but
It's worth a try.
I don't think he's lying.
No,
Those
I
are
don't-
pretty specific
I
memories.
don't think so either.
You bring Osiris down, and
Yeah.
Modi doesn't seem
I'm not casting it on him again.
like taken aback by him or anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he's worried about him.
Well, shit. Mm. Trying to think of something to ask Osiris.
These chills. The door being open
Yeah,
as well.
little breeze.
Yeah.
When we went to the carnival, Talia won him like a toy
Mhm.
something. But what was
I
it? Bow and arrow, I think?
don't remember what a crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him what did Talia win him?
Takes a second. Crossbow of some sort and a lot of meat.
I was just gonna say, what were your pockets filled with?
Meat. And like reaches in his pocket and he like you can see he's like feeling something. And just takes his hand out.
Pocket meat. He still does it.
He still does pocket meat. Osiris, after you question him, he says, "I'm issuing that all crew members stay to their quarters unless needed outside."
It's fair.
So, the same will be asked for you.
Okay. I guess that's all.
And he's like, he escorts you back up to the room.
He checked out with the memories, but is he gonna be alone then?
Someone needs to steal the ship.
Alone?
There has to be people manning the sails too, so there's gonna be like essential personnel type thing.
Got it.
Him and 3 other people. You look out. Someone to man the sails, and then someone to do like patrols.
He knew about pocket meat.
And the lookout was already questioned?
And
Is
he's
it time for puns?
he's
Always.
ordering everybody
Always.
to their rooms. Besides 4 people,
Besides 4 people?
himself and 3 others to help sail the ship.
Alright. I got an idea.
And he's like leading you back up to your room. Shuts the door. You hear it lock.
He's gonna sink us. Except for him and his 4 changeling friends.
4.
Yeah.
There's 7 of them now. They're just multiplying. Every time they shed,
Ugh.
God.
it's just 2 of them stacked on top of each other.
I detect 2 thoughts when I
Is there anything you're gonna do?
tonight. Nope.
You have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Anything you wanna do on 4 days left?
Yep.
What do you wanna do?
I'm gonna try. I saw the dude's
You gonna
skin,
cuddle someone?
right? The original skin,
Mhm.
and I guess the second skin. I'm gonna try to cast sending to both of these people. See if they're alive,
Okay.
and if I can get any answers.
The first guy,
It's not a bad idea.
you get a response.
Holy shit. I'm gonna say, where are you? What
Okay.
happened to you?
He says he's still in the town.
Mhm.
And he woke up and the ship was gone.
I was right.
Okay.
You don't get a response from the other guy.
The second guy. I'll relay that information.
Shit. Celine was right.
First guy was drugged or drunk.
As she's like cuddled up next to you in the slime, just
Let's not
pouring
get
out
ahead
of
of
her.
ourselves.
It's not very useful information, but it's information, I guess.
I assume guy number 1 didn't describe any creatures or.
Didn't get any-
Was he
was
drinking with
knocked out,
anybody?
right?
Yeah, he just said he woke up and the ship was gone.
We didn't interact with anybody in town, did we?
Just the blacksmith.
Did he?
Was he there?
You saw all the crew members get off the ship.
No, the
Did
guy
he go to
that.
the blacksmith?
Wait,
What?
I think you guys are asking different questions. Did who interact?
The guy that you can.
Oh,
That was
most
left
of
in
the,
the town.
the sailors either went to the tavern, to the blacksmith, or to like gather like supplies, like rations and things. Those are like the 3 like areas that they split up to.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
If you send a message to somebody on the ship, like hypothetically, if Osiris is the shapeshifter, if you send a message to Osiris,
It won't be him.
It won't be him. So we could do the same tactic.
So
We
many
would-
spell slots.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I got 1 left for today. I'm gonna send a message to Osiris.
Okay.
Saw dude.
So,
Are you on the ship?
he says, yeah, I'm Steering
Okay.
Checks out.
All right.
This is on some other ship somewhere steering it. This is gonna be a lot slower process.
You have 4 days.
I got 3 people a day. Actually, that's good numbers, right?
Well, I'm sorry. You have 4 days right now, but this is the end of the day.
Yeah, it's 3 days.
So you have 3 days left.
Truth.
Send all of us.
Send all. Reply all.
I got.
Send all, reply all.
I feel like we're. So tomorrow I'll do 3 more.
So
people
no
on
one's
the
doing
ship.
anything, right?
I don't think
Stay-
I can.
you're
do
basically
it.
locked in your
Anything I
room.
can
Yeah.
do.
So day 3, or 3 days left.
Yes.
You're sending to how many crew members?
I can do 3. I'm gonna do the cook.
Got it?
2 of them.
Responses.
But they're not like, oh shit, help!
No, it's like I'm locked in our quarters
Okay.
type
cool.
thing.
So what's a level 3 spell? Like, how many exhaustion points do I get for that?
You don't know.
Didn't I do it last time? What did I do last
you
time?
You did a level 3 spell?
Yeah.
It's 2. Yeah,
It's
1
2.
1 through 3 is 2 levels.
Okay. We'll not use it yet. But
Okay. You're waiting a day?
Yeah.
2 days left? How many are you casting?
3 more on this day, and I have no exhaustion points at this point, right?
None.
So I'll do 4 actually.
You do
I
4.
want 2.
You take 2
points
levels of exhaustion.
Actually, I'm on a short rest,
Okay.
so I can do 5.
5 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do 5 a day, essentially. Well, I can do 4 a day.
You're taking 2 levels of exhaustion.
Did today, so I can do
Got it.
5.
All responses.
So,
That's
Got a
8.
question.
so I got 3 left, 4
Mhm.
left.
4 left.
Perfect. So tomorrow I'll get the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. You have 1 day left.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you'll be reaching shore.
Yes. And I'm gonna ask all the other ones.
Okay. So you have 2 levels of exhaustion. You'll have 1 level of exhaustion
Yes.
going to this next day.
Yep.
Casting it 4 times without.
No exhaustion required.
Got it. They all answer.
Out of character, I thought it was one of us.
But like, I guess tomorrow I can do it to us.
Yeah.
Only 4 of us, but
As you pull into.
we're already here.
As you pull
Well,
into the sea.
as I get the last one done, I'm gonna say to everybody, we all need to stay together at all times until for the next few days. We cannot let any of us out of our sight, because it's very possible that one of us is an imposter.
Bum, bum, bum.
Because
We're locked in the
I
same
sent to
room,
literally
You're about
everybody
to
else.
reach shore though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
what month is it?
Stay with the group.
What month you got there?
It's a new month.
It's a new month.
It's
It is a
February.
new month.
It was February.
No,
No,
it is.
We're exiting Frost soon.
Oh, deep soon.
What?
Deep soon.
Deep through?
Deep soon.
Deep is soon.
Then why'd you say deep shroom?
So you reach this massive city as you guys look outside.
This is our destination,
This
right?
is your destination. This
Massive.
is Aldholt. It's ships everywhere. I mean, this is the largest port city on this continent.
What's it called?
Aldholt, Aldholt.
I saw Town Vent. Alright.
You see merchants, traders. It's just people unloading large containers here. It's a very busy port city. As you go to exit the ship, Osiris is standing up and he unlocks your door. And he says, sorry for locking you up, but... And kind of looks over, and you see on the dock a very well-dressed, with like a very like wide brim hat, dark-skinned elf, a drow, and he has like a pocket watch in his hand. He's kind of holding it like, good timing. And he kind of closes it, and puts it down, and Osiris looks at him, and there's a look of like distrust, but like he knows who this guy is. He says, Jinosu, these are the people you know. Do you know Kraya? And he says, I've heard of her. You've never actually met this man,
Mm-hmm.
but you've heard of him.
Yeah.
And he says, Jinosu here is going to be the one to take you to where you need to go.
Yes.
We can discuss more in the morning, as you guys, the sun is beginning to come to a set here. Jinosu kind of looks you guys off. He's very well dressed, like a swashbuckler kind of coat to him. And he says, I procured rooms for us. So, are you okay?
I just have so much to ask you. Also, we could use his help if he can cast the spell that I'm casting.
It's true.
Can you cast sending?
Yes.
Can you cast it on all of us, or as much of us as you can?
Yes. Why? You're
Well,
here.
does he have Circle of Truth or whatever that spell you were saying?
Well, it doesn't matter. If he sends to us and we all respond right now,
It's true.
then we know that we're who we are. This might be the only way to clear myself as well.
So you want me to cast sending to you in your...
There was a doppelganger on the ship.
And it was never found. And to be
Oh,
clear,
please do
Nick, I got all the crew members, right?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
I got a question.
Mhm.
Well, I have two. One is, when Jinosu sends it, he doesn't know us previous personally. He only knows us as who we appear now. If he sends message, that acknowledgement, is that the person who he's facing, or is that the actual person who originally was?
I get your question.
I imagine if you see a picture of somebody and you say, I want to message this person,
Right.
it would go to that person.
Yeah, but then
Not whoever
if
looks
the,
like that person.
But you're saying because he's looking at you
Yeah,
and he's like actively sending it.
because
Your-
he doesn't have previous
But
knowledge
can
of
you
who the
send
real
to
person.
monstrosities or other non-humanoids?
Yeah.
You can message like I think creatures and stuff too.
You can.
If
you
it
can message-
speaks-
you can send it to creatures as long
Yeah.
as it has intelligence of
Like,
like
yeah.
1 or something.
Hmm.
And the second thing is, we were all stuck in that room for like 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
What's
4
the
days.
toilet situation like?
Buckets.
There's a bucket.
That room must stank.
No, I remember I had to clean that
It's a
room out.
very
Yeah.
small room.
There's a shit room.
Yeah.
I had to clean it out.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Our
Kano.
Asure can like clean it up so it doesn't smell, but yeah.
That's
Uh,
gross.
Okay, suppose.
So
I
are we
can-
like all very civilized and turn around and give each other?
Well, there's a
separate
room
rooms?
you can go to.
But you were
it's a
locked
room
Or
in
just
in
shit
the
off the
room.
side.
We're not
We're
allowed
locked
No, we're
inside
in
your
that
room.
room.
Oh,
for 4
yeah.
days.
So, yeah, I guess we'd have to.
I can do that. Yes.
Please do.
Okay. We'll do that next time we play.
You're the fucking worst.
Can you just end on it?
Wow.
We're gonna have a week.
Because then we're gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna have 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, I changed my flight to come back for D&D.
Yeah,
You know
which is
what?
good because it's less time that we'll
How about this?
miss.
We go on strike. We're not gonna let Nick leave until he tells us.
I'll keep
Strike,
playing. Look,
strike,
I'll keep
strike,
playing.
strike. Okay, let's keep playing for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to give me at least 10.
Okay.
Fine.
Is that okay with everybody?
Yep.
10 minutes?
Yeah. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Wait.
Gotta ask the
go.
questions.
Yeah.
10 minutes. You let me know. If not, we can wait.
Well, I can do it.
Okay. I thought you were being like, no.
Yeah, I
That's-
thought you were
yeah.
saying
I
no.
am gonna get some water though.
Okay.
He casts sending to you. Do you respond?
No. Yes, I do.
He casts sending to you.
I do.
I fucking
I'm like-
knew it.
Who's talking to me?
I
Cast
knew
it to you. Do you respond?
No.
You don't
Or yes.
respond? Oh.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
how
I
you-
fucking knew it.
Corbin, do you respond to sending?
Yes.
What?
So we're all good.
Unless if Tao's theory is right.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense to me.
They can't. No. Did
'Cause that's
you
not
hear
who
what
they
you just
are.
said?
Well, no, I get the thought, but I understand why it wouldn't work. Because exactly, like, when you were sending to Madresh or Blagris, you don't know those characters. Talia, or Karai had to describe them to you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He kind of leads you back to the hotel or the inn, and says, tomorrow I can send you to one of 2 places. I can send you to the capital.
did he check Callie?
She responds. Or I can send you to Airy Haven.
Almost got him there.
You did. the capital, you guys would know you would have to then travel 11 days by road
From the capital.
from the capital to get to Emberport and then get a ship of some sort to travel to the island. Fairyhaven, Corbin, you know this area. It's a fey like forest, it's magical. You know that there is an island in this. It's like an oasis, kind of like a pool of water, a large lake. There's an island with a volcano on it. It is believed that this volcano is like a sister volcano to the one that is the one that you are going to. You've heard stories of a portal of some sort that kind of tethers them.
Nick.
What?
He's gonna have us jump in some lava.
There's portals that teleport you from one to the other.
Celine goes first.
Yeah. I'm coming with.
From Airyhaven to this volcano, it is only an 8-day travel.
But it's not our volcano. We would
No.
have to find a way to get transported to the other one if we did that right.
There is potentially like
a
a
link.
like a link of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the lava.
The other option is capital, 11 days, and then however long it would take you to find a boat, as well as boat travel.
Yes.
So you're potentially shaving off quite a few days. But
Before we do that, though, we need to figure out this doppelganger situation. We're not just gonna ignore this.
How can
Are we not? It's not us.
How can we?
Yeah, it's not us.
We're gonna
It's
get
gotta
to
be
the bottom
someone.
of this.
It is not us.
It's coming for us.
We should not worry about it.
think on it for the night. Let me know what your decision is in the morning. I can just send you to one place. It's fair, yes? Okay. So as you guys kind of... Are you sleeping all in the same room still? You still like...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As you kind of are getting ready for bed, I assume taking watches. Same 3 situation?
Mm-hmm.
Can they turn into animals?
You don't know. So as you guys are taking watch,
We
on
didn't
your
check the
watch...
wolves.
We didn't check the wolves, yeah.
On your guys' watch,
Throat ripped
you hear
out.
a knock on the door.
Housekeeping.
Is there a peephole?
Standing there in like a very nice suit.
Oh no.
See a well-dressed devil.
Yeah.
Just kind of standing there waiting. Hands crossed, like sees the peephole kind of open and like looks inside. And,
Well, you know it's not me. Let him in.
and that's what we'll pick up next week. Or next time we play. So,
I like he was like, let me extend it, and still gave us no answers.
No.
Right.
Zero.
You all answered.
That no.
That's what you
No,
wanted, right?
no,
No.
no.
That's what you wanted.
We wanted your answer, not our answers.
He wants a livable wage.
Right.
I'm sorry. Are you not satisfied?
No.
Oh. Good. Then I did my job.
Are you not
Look, it was either that or a TPK.
TPK.
That would have been way more
Total
exciting.
Total
party
party
kill.
Party kill. Yeah.
All right.
So, we'll come back eventually.
Dick Master. Yeah.
Who said that?
Socks down.
Yeah.
I agree.
Where have I had that
That's
before?
fine.
Well.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna go murder Nick now.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
That's our goodbyes. Yeah.
Peace out.